Man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? All right, what's going on? Shout out to everybody that's tapping in with us. Shout out to everybody that's fucking with the gang, tapping in. We have a video tonight that we're going to be doing about, again, the same topic. We got so many videos that I got to cover. I'm going to be here all night. We got a lot of other people that's going live. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I got videos I'm about to edit. Tonight I'm gonna genuinely try to do 5 things at once. I'm gonna try to do a live stream and I'm gonna try to edit. And I'm gonna try to run the panel and find more topics and um the goal is to live stream every day and make sure we reach our goal. You feel me? If we can reach $100 every single day, that'll be perfect to have support on the channel every single day. You feel me? Guys, please don't come in here spamming either. If you spam, I'm just gonna just block you. You feel me? I just don't have time to deal with the spammers. I need people here. If you're gonna be here, make sure you're here and you're prepared to actually participate. Do not come in my chat spamming. We don't do that. All right, we don't do that. Let me make sure it's on because it say anyone right now. So I'm gonna put it on subscribers mode. I'm not even gonna put it on I'm not even gonna put it on 20 minutes and 70 minutes, et cetera, et cetera. If y'all gonna be here though, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe because we're the only channel that's gonna be honest about all of this bullshit with Anton and other individuals. We the only ones that's keeping it 100. Anyway, so I want to get into this whole Anton situation and how Anton has basically put his family up on the chopping block. My son, they're going crazy. My wife don't know how to shut him up. Anton put his own family on the chopping block. Anton went to the lion's den and decided that he wanted to talk shit and antagonize other men, and now his family is being threatened. Right? Anton has repeatedly made it clear that he don't care about Jesus Christ. He don't care about respecting people's families, and now he want everybody to respect his family. He want everybody to respect his family. Where's my Dr. Umar video on the y'all respecting Umar video? Because I wanted to make sure I find all these videos and show these videos. Because listen, nobody else is going to cover this. Everybody else, they be on here slobbing Anton up because they want an opportunity to be on his platform. I was on Messy Mika channel earlier, right? I was on Messy Mika channel because I'm calling names out. I was on her channel earlier. She was talking about some people shouldn't be posting Anton daughter, people daughters on thumbnails, blah blah blah. You shouldn't put kids on thumbnails. You shouldn't be talking about kids at all. So I went to her chat. I said, "Well, what are you gonna do about Anton talking about Dwayne Wade's, child who was a minor, and talking about their sex life?" And she refused to answer because either she's a coward or she's a panderer or she wants to get in good with Anton for whatever reason. But people today just don't want to hold other people accountable, right? They'll hold the Democrats accountable. Because I noticed that she can go off on the Democrats with no problem. Democrats is trash. They ain't shit. But when it comes time to talk about this man who was talking about a kid, it's well, I don't got nothing I want to say about that. And that's where I lose respect for them. That's where I lose respect for all of these cowards that come around saying that they care about children, they care about protecting America and protecting people. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't care about shit, bro. So let's go ahead and go to this Hebrew Israelite video, right? Let's go ahead and go to this Hebrew Israelite video. And guys, if you are on Instagram, hit the like button. If you're on TikTok, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. All right. And let's see if we can get 300 people watching tonight. Yeah, I want 300 people. So if you are watching, make sure that you send a video to somebody else, a friend, a family member, co-host, co-worker, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, daughter, son, it don't matter. Send a video out so we can get more people watching and more people participating in the content. Now, let's hear what Anton had to say about Hebrew Israelites, right? And we're going to make Anton famous over here, y'all. Don't worry about it. We're going to make Anton famous over here. Let's see what he had to say about Hebrew Israelites and their families and their wives. Because one thing I don't like about people is if you're going to talk shit, if you're going to try to be a bully, genuinely be a bully. Don't be somebody on here halfway doing this shit. Don't be somebody on here playing games, acting like you a bully. But then when your family get talked about, now you want everybody to come to your side. Now you want everybody to rock with you. Now you want everybody to have sympathy for you. And unfortunately, it just don't work like that. So let's start with Exhibit A. Let's start with Anton talking about Hebrew Israelites and their families. Let's get directly into it.
I don't answer to Clive Davis. I don't answer to 50. I don't answer to Jay. I don't answer to none of these motherfuckers. I don't answer to the Illuminati. I answer to God. It's only me and God. And when I jump on these live streams, the first thing that I do is I get on my knees and I say, hey, God, tell me what it is that I need to say in order to be exactly what you want me to be so I can give the people what they need in order to be.
These Christian panderers are the absolute worst ones. The Christian panderers who say, I pray to God every single day before I do these live streams, and I tell God to work through me and tell me what y'all need me to say, and tell me what you need me to say, God, that the people would listen to it. All this bullshit, bro. False prophets. The Bible talked about false prophets. The Bible spoke about how there's going to be people that come along and act like they're for Christ and for the people when really they are for themselves. That's just what it is. When it comes to Anton, he's for himself. Right? He'll get mad at us for doing reaction videos and say, why are you talking about me? Why are you talking about my family? Why are you talking about my morals? Why are you talking about why you give a fuck about what I got going on? We're just critiquing the same way you critiqued a minor and Dwayne Wade's child. Right? But don't worry about that one. That's my second video. After I get done with this Hebrew Israelite shit, I'm gonna show y'all how he really feel about black people. All of that, all my daughter is going through therapy shit, getting pulled out of school shit. Only for you to do what? Only for you to do what, big dog? Why was your daughter even watching Corey Holcomb show at 11 o'clock at night? Let's start there. Why was your daughter watching Corey Holcomb show at 11 o'clock at night? How did you pull her out of school at night? But you know what? One video at a time, man. Let's get to it.
Successful. And whether they take it or not, that's on them. And so my goal is to give you the information. And as I go through it, even when I'm going through it financially, even when I'm going through it and building businesses, what I learn as far as my lifestyle and the things that I go through, and the reason why I document my life is so that I can basically give you the blueprint of what success is supposed to be so we can remove the excuses.
Can you give us success on how to get in shape? Can you give us success on how to have a healthy diet? Can you give us success and advice on how to genuinely respect my marriage and respect my relationship? Can you give that advice? Can you tell me how to start a marriage and not embarrass my wife, not have the whole internet saying I got side chicks? Can you teach me about that? No, you can't. Because you got the whole internet right now running around attacking that girl Mika, calling her a side chick, and none of us can actually confirm. And they calling her a side chick because they want to give you credit, and she blatantly said, "I'm nobody's side chick." You know what's really going on? You want to know what's really going on? These niggas so lame, they still want to give you any credit, bro. Even though she can say, I haven't slept with Anton, I'm not a side chick, I never been nobody's side chick. They're still going to run with it because they need somebody to look cool. Freezy don't look cool. Ringo TV don't look cool. None of these old Manosphere influencers look cool, bro. It's low key quite embarrassing. But let's keep going. I want to show you guys this. Shout out to the 40 people watching in the first 10 minutes. I want to get this number up to 200, 300. Let's stop playing. Share the video out. Get more people here. We're not going to end the live stream until we get 400 people. Let's get it.
And you can stop begging other people for reparations. So you can stop begging, so we can remove the excuses, and you can stop begging other people for reparations.
Hold on, Anton. Let me show your face on this one because you're talking spicy. What'd you say?
Success is supposed to be, so we can remove the excuses, and you can stop begging other people for reparations. So you can stop begging everybody.
So black people are begging for reparations. We're not asking for due justice. We're not asking for that. We're not asking for justice for y'all pillaging our communities, raping our women, taking our resources, right? That's not a proper payment. You consider what black people are doing when we ask for reparations, that's begging to Anton Daniels. And then when his daughter and wife get attacked, he come and beg us. Pray for my family, y'all. Pray for my family. Please, please pray for my family. Cause Corey talking about my wife and kids, y'all. Please. Please, y'all, come save my wife and kids. Please. That's what I'm saying. This shit is goofy. It's absolutely goofy, but let's keep going.
For information that's already right there in front of your face. It's right there. It's plain. Made it plain. Also, you're going to know them by their fruits. And so why you not putting it together and saying, wait a minute. Why is all of these motherfuckers following Derek? Because the path to righteousness is narrow. But hell enlargeth itself. I don't even want what everybody else wants. You know why?
Everybody else don't want what you got. I think Corey made that very evident. Everybody don't want what you got, bro. You're not the only nigga out here with a nice whip. You're not the only nigga out here with a nice car, with a nice home. We all live in nice homes, bro. I'm sorry. The only ones that don't are the niggas that follow you, like Slimmy bitch ass. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm coming at all Anton people too. I called Slimmy on Izzy Band's channel, asked a simple question. You mad at people talking about Anton kid? What do you have to say about Anton talking about people kids? That nigga was quiet as a church mouse. Nigga was quiet as a church mouse, bro. Couldn't say nothing. What's up, Space King? What's up, everybody on TikTok? Nigga was quiet as a church mouse, bro. And I got that footage, so I'll be showing y'all. Slimmy is soft. Anton is soft. And if you rock with bag chasers, you soft probably too. That's just what it is. Let's see Anton talk about these Hebrew Israelites, people, family, and kids. Then let's go over there when I talk to Slimmy and he jump off the panel because his boss told him, hey man, don't mess with Darrel. We scared of Darrel. We afraid of Darrel. We don't want no smoke with Darrel. Whenever he come on the panel, just leave. Just leave. But you know what? Let's keep going.
Think about this. Think about it. Put it together. Listen here with your heart. Listen with your heart. Don't you know the people that got the biggest platforms and the most subscribers is the brokest? And I'm not even talking about just financially. The most famous people are broke. Antonio Brown got more fucking followers. He probably got 300 times the followers, 3,000 times the followers that I got, but he ain't got a 2 dimes, 2 nickels to rub.
This nigga Anton and try to convince himself he got more money than Antonio Brown. And you notice they always pick niggas that's down on their luck. He ain't saying I got more money than Tom Brady. I got more money than Stephen A. Smith, who has a platform. This nigga's a coon, bro. Nigga Anton, one of the lamest niggas One of the most lamest niggas in history. One of the most lamest nigga in history, bro. Why you ain't say you? Cause if you talking about platforms, why not talking about Stephen A? Why not talking about somebody like Boyce Watkins? Bro, I can't stand when niggas do this. You want to talk about a nigga while he down, and I still think that nigga got more money than you. That's what it is. I don't think Anton rich. I actually think Anton's a poor nigga. I think Anton be letting his wife finance everything. And if that nigga don't make his quota on YouTube, they gonna lose it all. That's what I genuinely believe. He been doing this shit for 15, 20 years now. No real career, no real business. Now they say Anton flipping homes now. They say Anton got 20 homes. I watched a video the other day said, I got 20 homes. Nigga only showed one house. You know what? Let's keep going, bro. I got sparkle blunt. This shit get crazy.
Up together.
Hey, and if y'all want to hit the link, man, I'm gonna drop the link early. Right? I'm gonna drop the link early. But when I start doing content and when I speak over the content, if those who interrupt me, I'm gonna drop you automatically. I can't have no interruptions. I need to be able to clip these moments. All right? Let's go, man.
It's not about how much you get and how many followers you have. It's about how blessed you are and what you can keep. And my blessings don't come from the people. It comes from God. And so I'm always going to be obedient to what I'm supposed to do. And you can't even listen long enough to pay attention in order to get what you need in order to be successful. So you challenge yourself. You need to challenge yourself to pay attention to the people that you.
Anton, please shut the fuck up. Most of the Hebrew Israelites, they love God. Most of the Hebrew Israelites, I know, even Freezy, even though I have no beef with Freezy, I'm just disappointed in him being on Anton Meat one day and the very next day acting like he wasn't on Anton Meat. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. I don't fuck with that shit at all. But one thing I will say about Freezy is that nigga love God. That nigga genuinely loved Jesus. He's a God-fearing man. You feel me? And the God-fearing men who actually take Jesus Christ seriously, they're not walking around here talking about they got a fleet of hoes. They're not walking around here talking about some they beat people up. They're not walking around here shaming black people for wanting reparations because of the things that happen to black people. Hey, man, shout out to Mr. Lee. Shout out to Mr. Lee for starting us off right with the $10 cash app, man. Thank you, Mr. Lee. I appreciate you, sir.
Ooh, cash make the coochie go woo woo.
Shout out to Kelvin Gaines over there on TikTok. Let's keep going, bro. Cause listen, Dwayne, I'm about to be cooking all night. I'm about to be cooking all night, bro. You feel me? Send a video to other people. I know we got a few more people live, but nobody else gonna be talking about this kind of stuff because Team Portugal, they like being on Anton nuts. The girl Messi Mikan, I went to her chat hoping that she was gonna drop the link and let people. You can't get mad at people talking about Anton, but you're refusing to acknowledge the fact that he talked about Dwayne Wade's daughter. Y'all so inconsistent, bro. So inconsistent. But let's go to the footage, B. We got a lot of footage. Let's go.
Listen, I'm not even telling you don't follow him. I'm not even telling you don't rock with him. I think that it's some people that's incredibly entertaining, and I love to see them crash out, or I love to see their message, or I think that they orate really well, and it's something that I can learn from them fundamentally. Maybe I don't take their advice, but I look at the way that they communicate, and I'm like, damn, that's pretty incredible, right? I can learn anything from anybody.
That's the attitude you should have when you talking to people like Dr. Boyce Watkins or Mark Lamont Hill. When you have these intellectuals who is trying to teach you how to be a better man, maybe you should listen to them. You're a C student. You didn't graduate from college, never went to college. They said you had a corporate job, but don't worry about it. We got a video of them disproving that. And the guy was talking to Anton, a video that they deleted. Pocket watching with JT deleted the video. But I was able to find a young man who got the video. Pocket watching with JT did a video when they exposed Anton. They looked up his LinkedIn, linked up his background. He said, I was making $1 million off W-2, just working my regular job. As a nigga that never went to college, a nigga that graduated high school with a 2.0. Come on, bro. Just straight lies. And then when they asked him, all right, cool, every business is public, you know what I'm saying? So we can find it. Like we found Anton's soul food restaurant. I'm going to get into that. How he fed. He had 2 soul food restaurants that he failed both of them. He wasn't a good leader. He wasn't a good boss. He didn't know how to run a business. He didn't know how to create a menu. He had a soul food restaurant that he was trying to sell to black people, while at the same time on his channel talking shit about black people every time he had the opportunity. Every time he had the opportunity, he was talking shit about black people, but now you're going to sell black people mashed potatoes and greens. All right, nigga.
I can learn anything from the devil. Know the Bible back and forth. The devil know the Bible better than you do.
But you wouldn't learn the Bible from the devil. You wouldn't. A Christian man would not learn the Bible from the devil just because the devil knows the Bible. Pay attention to this nigga. You see, real Hebrew Israelites wouldn't say something like this. The Hebrew Israelites I've met in Detroit and Chicago, these niggas love Jesus. They love God. They love black people. They love black women. You feel me? Niggas like motherfucking Q Butter. Bro, them niggas that smack the shit out of you for talking shit about black women. On God. If you don't believe me, go ask Tommy Sotomayor. Go ask Tommy Sotomayor. Come on, man. Let's keep going.
Pretty incredible, right? I can learn anything from anybody. I can learn anything from the devil. Know the Bible back and forth. The devil know the Bible better than you do. It's some of the saints. That's why he's so easily able to beguile you, because he's able to use the information against you that you don't really understand. So I listen to him and I put him on my calendar and I go and check out Derek Jackson. Like, interesting. Look at the devil working. And I look at Umar Johnson, and every day, y'all hair get nappier because you power to the people.
Y'all heard that? You heard that?
Y'all hair get nappy. And I look at Umar Johnson, and every day, y'all hair get nappier because you power to the people. Because you power to the people.
Every day, y'all hair is getting nappier because you're power to the people. That's what Anton said. He said every single day, Hebrew Israelites' hair is getting nappier because they're on some power to the people type shit. That's what he said. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. The racism, the self-hatred, saying that because these people are power to the people and they pro-black, that somehow, some way they have nappy hair. How does that correlate? How does that correlate? Oh, this is a man that hates his own people. This is a man that talks bad about black people only. This is why Corey Holcomb said, Anton, can you please say something about the white man? That's bad, my nigga. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. This how you feel about y'all. So Corey and Kwame Brown, y'all want to know everything he was saying about the Hebrew Israelites, people wise, people children. Here you go.
You stink more.
What?
You stink more.
You stink more.
Because you want to be natural.
Because you stink more because you want to be natural. So now, black people who choose to be natural stink more. Racist again. Racist. Doing the white man's work for him. Doing the racist white man, because all white men don't think like this. All of them don't think like this. Some of them actually are cool people. Some of them are actually people who would fight against racism. That's a fact. But they get black people to do their jobs for them. They get black people like Anton to do their jobs for them. Good evening, Vixen. I also say, so he's losing hair because he's kissing massa ass. Damn. Don't say it. Hey, Elias, don't say that to him because now he gonna want to fight you. He gonna want to fight you. You tell him that, you know what I'm saying, you kissing the white man ass, or he gonna tell you that you S and D. Anton was here. He told me that because I'm a simp, I'm S and the D of all black women. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what he would say. Yeah, but Vixen, you think this? I got it all lined up now. I've been bullshitting lately, but I got some rest. Had a good day today. Went to the tax people. That turned out good. The simp guy's having a good day. Hit the cash app, $ DLon316. I don't even care if it's $5. Just throw us something. You feel me? Because I'm gonna show y'all all the disrespect. I got every single video where this nigga talked about somebody kid or wife. I got about 18 of these hoes lined up right now. So let's keep going. If y'all got time, I got time. Let's go.
Your hairline get more crooked. Your teeth get dirtier. Have y'all ever seen some of these Hebrew Israelites? Man, listen, man, I don't give a fuck about what your teeth get dirtier. Have y'all ever seen some of these Hebrew Israelites? Man, listen.
Damn. Damn, time dog. Damn, time dog.
Because you want to be natural. Your hairline get more crooked. Your teeth get dirtier. Have y'all ever seen some of these Hebrew Israelites? Man, listen, man, I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I'm just going to keep it real.
Bro, go ahead, Anton. Keep it real. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I'm just going to keep it real. If you was keeping it real, bro, you would talk about how Hebrew Israelites women are some of the cleanest black women low key in the country. How they be dressed super professional, bro. Super modest, bro. Super modest. Shout out to Vixen for the $10 towards to go. We appreciate you. We $20 in. That means we only need $80 left on our goal. Listen, man, we're back to doing $100 a day. If we can get $3,000 a month off the platform, because I don't need to be in time. I don't need to get 50 bands a month off this shit. I am doing well. I pray every day, and God has blessed me with a new $60,000 truck, and I'm gonna buy another $60,000 truck, and I'm gonna buy a $100,000 truck. Then we're gonna buy. Listen, we're gonna keep getting money because I'm gonna keep fucking hustling. But I want to show y'all what Anton said about
Have
these
y'all
videos.
ever?
Go ahead, talk about it. Anton, you got it.
You want to be natural. Your hairline get more crooked. Your teeth get dirtier. Have y'all ever seen some of these Hebrew Israelites? Man, listen, man, I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I'm just going to keep it real. Have y'all ever seen some of these Hebrew Israelites? When I drive down the street, right, and I jump in a Porsche.
When I drive down the street, when I hop in the Porsche, nigga Anton never had nothing. Never had nothing, bro. He type of nigga that gotta brag about every single thing that he ever had, bro. Every single thing that he ever had, bro. I don't understand it. Shaming black people, talking the most shit. I don't understand any of this goofy shit that Anton was doing. But you know what? Let's keep talking about how he's talking shit about Hebrew Israelites, not just the men, but their women and children too, right? Because, you know, kids and women are off limits.
Let me stop for a minute. And I jump and I drive down the street. And I put on some of the worst things for me, so I'm always listening to the most ratchet music sometimes. And I either throw on some Larry June or some Peasy or
But niggas wanna fit in with the real niggas so bad. But hey, support them black artists, man. Support Larry June, support Peasy. You feel me? I rock with both of those gentlemen. Let's keep going. Oh shit, JB here. JB, man, they on Anton ass. Hey, JB, they on Anton ass right now, bro. Oh, God. This nigga Anton get exposed to talking about everybody kids and wives, and now he mad because his family and kids got exposed and shit. Fuck all that, man. You got to stand on that.
I might throw in a little bit of Nipsey Hussle. I might even throw in some Dolph. You know what I'm saying? And I'm riding down the street, and I look at these motherfuckers, and they got on their fringes, right? They fringes be at the bottom of their dashikis or whatever the hell you call it. That they
Making fun of the Hebrew Israelites gear. You feel me? Making fun of their gear. It's just absolutely disgusting, bro. Talking about how they look, making fun of their clothes and shit. Talking about they thirsty. Talking about they dirty. Talking about they smell bad. Talking about they hair fucked up because they want to be natural. Let's continue to go with the insults, Anton. Let's go.
they ordered straight from China or the white man or some cotton mill that they say that they divested from, and they get they all of their little stuff from Amazon, and they do their little iron on shirts and shit like that. And I see some of their little girlfriends or some of their little chicks that's sitting on the side that's in there. And I see
Here we go. Let's go.
Some of their little girlfriends or some of their little chicks that's sitting on the side, that's in their little lawn chairs that they bought from Walmart that ultimately continues to enrich the Walton family that they say that they so much against. And I look at them, right? And they chicks is looking real homely and they dusty and they dirty. You know, I look at them, right? And they chicks is looking real homely and they dusty and they dirty. You know, I look at them, right? And they chicks is looking real homely and they dusty and they dirty. And I look at them, right? And they chicks is looking real homely and they dusty and they dirty.
I thought that we left all the children out of it. I thought we left all the children out of it because the children have nothing to do with it. I thought we left all the children out of it because the children and the wives were off limits. Off limits. They had nothing to do with it. Who knows? Maybe these Hebrew Israelites had to take their child out of school because of what Anton said. Who knows? Maybe these children had to fucking not play in the Olympics this year because of what Anton said. You can't make this shit up. Let's hear the rest.
You know what I'm saying? And if you walk past some of them and they speak too close to you, they breath be stanking. And I'm telling you, listen, this is my real life experience. Don't you try to discount what my experience is. I know what my experience is. I experienced motherfuckers like y'all over in Miami. Yep, we was over in Miami. I experienced y'all in Detroit. I seen y'all on the corners bothering people, trying to get people's attention when we was trying to continue to put the city on the map so that we can help people understand how the city is transitioning in Detroit.
He basically trying to position Hebrew Israelites to be bum ass niggas. To be bum ass niggas. Niggas who ain't doing nothing on the corner begging. On the corner begging, wives looking dusty, kids looking dusty. But y'all say I'm the bad guy. They say I was the bad guy. I got the reputation, right, JB, of talking about people, wives, talking about people, kids. But Anton don't. Oh, we about to change all of that tonight. Hey, JB, let me know if this audio and this visuals is good. I can trust you in the chat. And Vixen, y'all put a 1 in the chat if the audio and the visuals coming through good. We're going to have to change all of that. When do you have time to actually be a Christian? When do you actually have time to all right, said audio good. How's the visuals though? Gotta make sure these visuals good too. All right, so we good. Let's keep going then, man. Let's go.
From being one of the worst cities in the world to one of the biggest come up stories of ever, y'all was over there making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck. Right in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. These women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. Looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty.
But you don't talk about people, families. You don't talk about children. Only Darrel talk about people, kids. This is why people see. Let's talk about a real conversation. I'm not about to let back. I'm not about to hold back. I've been bringing real cool on you whole ass niggas because of the YouTube guidelines. But let's go ahead and keep it 100 now. Y'all got this whole thing where y'all claim that y'all banned me from the space. Y'all got me out the space because I tell the truth about y'all. And the truth that y'all don't want to keep. They don't like. See, if I get on Izzy's show and said, Anton talks about people, children. Oh, hold on, Darrel. I hear Sharon and Team Portugal saying they doing smoke shows and people afraid to come up there. But as soon as I go in the chat, time out the Darrel. The Darrel must be time out. It's time out the Darrel now. Time out the Darrel. They want to keep the truth away from the people. I've always been for the people. I've always been a man of the people. That's why the people fuck with me. That's a fact. Now, how many times Anton has secretly came at me, get my channels taken, do all kinds of shit. Talk about my fucking family. I had to deal with all that shit myself because you hoe ass, y'all don't want to be honest and say that y'all basically caping for a man that do all the same shit that y'all go against. Y'all say y'all against people talking about kids. Let's play it again.
These women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty.
I thought this is behavior that get niggas banned out of spaces. But it's okay when y'all daddy Anton does it. And that's always been my problem with y'all niggas is y'all don't want to stand on y'all motherfucking toes and be real men. Y'all just can't do it, bro. So I had to do it for y'all niggas. Don't worry about it. I got it.
They ain't got no jobs. I be wondering to myself,
now,
if y'all are the
now Hebrew Israelites don't have jobs. I guess Freezy, you know what I'm saying? Again, even though I had a problem with Freezy did, I ain't gonna disrespect that man, bro. I ain't gonna talk about that nigga wife and all that kind of shit, bro. The only thing I'm gonna do is keep it 100. That nigga got a whole job. That nigga got a whole business. Nigga's a member of nigga's a whole noob out here, bro. Graduated from college. Fuck have you done, Anton? Instead of only thing you done is create a platform shitting on black people. Spewing misinformation. Giving out basic tax information, basic stock information, acting like you a guru. And the worst part is you got niggas that's selling it. You got niggas that's buying it. You got niggas that's saying, oh, Anton just sold me the Ambassador Bridge in Detroit. He just sold me the Brooklyn Bridge for $50. That's how stupid y'all are, bro. I just wanted to show y'all what he said about Hebrew Israelites and their kids. Let's go.
And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty.
Damn.
They ain't got no jobs. I be wondering to myself, if y'all are the chosen people and y'all so awesome, how come we don't know y'all by y'all fruit? Why are y'all so dusty? I have
This is the kind of shit that black people have to deal with. This is the kind of shit that so I'm not a black Hebrew Israelite, but I'm willing to sit down with those brothers and talk to them and respect them and respect where they coming from. Because I know if something happened on the block, Whereas a black family and them brothers around, they gonna do something about that. They gonna step in. You see, I don't gotta be a part of what they got going on, or I don't gotta respect it. None of that. Only thing I gotta really do is let them do them and respect they, you know what I'm saying? Respect their space. That's all you gotta do. This is y'all King. Play that lovely tone, Sim guy. Oh yeah, you wanna see it? This is y'all King. Or hold on, do I got that one? Or you wanna hear that?
Have you forgotten we are from a proud warrior race? Where's your Kangly pride? Don't you ever forget that we was
Let's go, bro. This shit's you can't. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy, B. Let's get to it.
Never in my entire life, not one time, and maybe I'm just off. Educate me, help me to understand. I've never one time in my entire life seen a rich, prosperous, well put together, nicely groomed Hebrew Israelite.
Nigga, are you crazy? Them niggas getting so much money. I remember Drewski did a skit talking about the Hebrew Israelite African is living their best life. The nigga had a Gucci bag, Gucci sandals, Gucci robe, Versace this, Versace that. Bro, if you think that these Hebrew Israelite niggas not getting money, then you just a clown. And you're not around enough. You're not outside enough. You're not connected to enough people, because I'm trying to tell you, they really getting money. They locked in with their people. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. But listen, I can't take this as no disrespect, because I'm not Hebrew Israelite. The only thing that I take as disrespect is when you talk about them little girls. When you talk about them little kids being dusty and smell some type of way, to me, that's some goofy shit. To me, that's some super goofy shit, bro. Why are you up here talking about these kids dusty? Why are you talking about these kids at all? Why? Why? Aw, shout out to Mrs. Charlotte. I appreciate you, ma'am, for supporting the show. I appreciate that. Y'all, look, y'all really over here blessing a nigga. You feel me? You shouldn't be over here talking about nobody kids, B. That's that whole shit. That's that whole shit that I don't like, bro. And then you want to get sympathy about the shit that happened with your kids. Nah, son. You want to be a G, bro. You ain't see Nino Brown crying at the end of that shit about what happened to him. He was already a ruthless ass nigga. So what he do at the end? Hey, that nigga ran CBI, not me. Not me. He kept being a fuck nigga until the day he died. You want to switch it up and I'm identify as black. I'm a Christian first. Nigga, what? Then as soon as the kid get attacked, any black father, any black man, any black woman knows that us black people need to stick together. Nigga, what? Bro, you be on some bullshit, bro. Like on some real shit. I could have taught you how to been a real man years ago, but you ain't want to take my guidance. You thought that you was Timothy. All right. You learn the hard way, bro.
Oh, Anton is calling it out. Oh, Anton is saying what's really on my mind. I'm just curious. I have never in my entire life. Yes, they do be living off they woman. They woman be the main bread makers.
Damn. Now every Hebrew Israelite man is living off his woman, and the woman is the number one breadwinner. He said bread makers, dumbass. He meant bread winners. That's what he meant, y'all. Look at this nigga.
And these dudes be off they woman be the main bread makers.
Bread makers. Lord have mercy. I can't understand what you're saying, you know. Is that a good patois? Is that a good patois? This dude, bro. This dude. I don't know what you be on, bro. Like, what's wrong with Hebrew Israelites just want to be happy, dog? What's wrong with them just want to, you know what I'm saying, be natural and do all the stuff that you against? And if you against it, why you care about what they doing, bro? I don't be in them niggas' business. You feel me? Shout out to Captain Tazar and all them Hebrew Israelite niggas. You feel me? And what's bro name? The one who smack Tommy. Q Butter. Shout out to Q Butter. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, we not about to sit around this bitch. We're not about to sit around this bitch and give you any type of mercy when we watch you talk about people, kids, and you going off on these Hebrew Israelite niggas. And truth be told, I've never seen these niggas address you. I've never seen these niggas put no Corey Holcomb and post your kid, all that goofy shit. And truth be told, I don't even think them niggas is like that. I don't think that they would post an innocent kid and post your wife because of the shit that you did. The Hebrew Israelite niggas I know in Detroit and Chicago, they go directly at the men. I'm saying they on another level with this shit. But hey, teachers on. You can't teach a nigga something that think he know everything. It is what it is.
And these dudes be dusty, dirty, nasty. I know some of them personally. And they be out there with their Bibles, preaching, teaching, being false prophets, and having their fringes on, and bothering good working folk that's going to work every single day, trying to...
Good working folk that going to single work every single day. Listen, dog, it don't get no more coonish than this, bro. It really don't. And y'all who listen to Buddy, y'all should be number one ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be looking at yourselves every day saying, damn, has it got this bad for me that I listen to the small nigga with the unattractive lifestyle? I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Is that what we doing? Like, this me on a bad day, Anton. I haven't got my haircut, nothing. I guarantee you, nigga, we can go to the same club right now, nigga. I can wear this plain shirt, nigga, from Shein. I can still pull up more baddies than you because you just not Himothy. That's just what it is, bro. You a trick. And now the ladies done got word of you. They just gonna keep using you. People gonna keep using you. Q gonna keep using you. Mika gonna keep using you. Oh, Anton told me I was gonna be on the show about 2 or 3 days ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Come to find out, that nigga was lying. I was never gonna be on the show. I mean, I would love to be on the show if Corey gave me opportunity. If Corey gave me opportunity, I'd do whatever it takes. Someone told me, not my homie Anton, listen, dog, she ready to switch teams. She ready to go mess with a real nigga. She tired of Anton. She tired of the Napoleon niggas and the little attitudes. Let's go, man.
Take care of business. I be wondering to myself, how are y'all so able to recruit so well? How is it possible that y'all can recruit so effectively? What is enticing about seeing a bunch of broke dudes on the street, can't even claim the very houses that they live in? Woman is absolutely under duress. She pregnant and working at the same time. You don't even got a job. And the main thing that they go home to is their PlayStation 5. And I'll be like, how is this possible? How do y'all even have so much time to study?
It's how this nigga feel about y'all Hebrew Israelite niggas, bro. Just how Buddy feel about y'all, bro. Attack y'all wives, attack y'all kids. Fuck y'all gonna do about that? This how dude be running around the internet for the last few years talking crazy. I'm glad he got to the point where he said, "Man, I had to leave that nigga Darrel alone. Nigga Darrel, he a head knocker." I'm glad that me and him came to that consensus because I ain't even got nothing bad to say about his wife or his baby girl. Because when I saw this shit, truth be told, I felt bad for the nigga. You feel me? I'm a real Detroit nigga, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, anybody can get it, but at the same time, you don't really want to put us in that situation. The situation that Anton put Corey in, I would have hated to be in that situation too. Cause now I gotta stand on business. You feel me? There's no coming back from certain shit. And Anton, he don't understand that. That's why when I was on Corey Holcomb show, not Corey Holcomb, my bad, man, my bad. When I was on Kwame Brown show, and we was talking about the whole situation, I was telling these niggas like, bro, yeah, Anton talked about my kids, and the nigga said he knew where I stayed at, all the rest of this shit. He knew where I worked at and what time I came outside and shit. My nigga, I take that as a threat, bro. I don't give a fuck who you riding with. I don't give a fuck what set you bang, nigga. Let it be known. I don't give a fuck what city you from. Off the top. You feel me? We're gonna have issues, nigga. And I let that be known to him. And like I always tell people, one of the first time I ever spoke to Anton is, a long time ago, I posted somebody close to his obituary, right? Very, very, very bad thing to do. Yada yada yada. Feel bad about it. Cool, right? Me and bro got past it because he was like, "Yeah, I talked about Darrel's family too," and that's all I wanted, bro, to acknowledge. And I got the clip recently when I was on AZ Band show where Chicago Rilla was like, "Yeah, I apologize, bro, because you always told us that nigga was talking about your family, and we never rode for you. Like, hey, dog, I never needed y'all niggas to ride, but I needed y'all niggas to open your fucking eyes up. You feel me? We gonna put in work regardless, nigga. But what I don't want you to do is coming back to me crying like some hoes. When this nigga, the same nigga talking about everybody, the Hebrew Israelites don't bother no fucking body. You feel me? The Hebrew Israelites don't bother a fucking soul. Why are you running around talking about these niggas kids dusty and all this hoe ass shit? I hope these niggas catch up with you and you on that same energy, dog. And I'm gonna pray for you right now, nigga. You feel me? Because I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But the way that you moving and your reckless behavior, it's a cost to this shit, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up, OG Patrice? Mwah. Peace and greetings and salutations. I haven't said that in a while. What's going on, Gore? There's definitely no rules in this shit, bro. The only rules is nigga to make it out. I don't give a fuck about no rules. But we try to have some decorum. You feel me? As real niggas, and we older now. I don't want to deal with all the whole shit. I don't want to deal with all the back and forth. We either gonna get to it or we not. Anton put himself in a situation where his family being attacked. But bro, you run around this bitch saying goofy shit like this.
In the air and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. So I'm looking at these women and the women's breath stink. The kids is dirty and nasty. Dang.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that, Elias. I got that video where he was telling Elisophical, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I don't give a fuck about your mother, your wife, your dad, your dead parent. Man, but again, now look at you. You feel me? And I'm somebody who I learned this lesson years ago because I'm with this shit to a whole degree and my whole camp riding with me. But there are innocent people around me. And when I'm doing shit now, like in 2026, I don't even go full gas on niggas no more because I really just want to do content and get my, my commentary on it. My commentary is this nigga Anton put his own family in a situation that they did not need to put themselves in. All that anti-black shit, all that black people don't deserve reparation shit, all that going against the Hebrew Israelite shit and talking about their wives and their families and how they stink and shit. All that's goofy shit, bro. OG Patrice said, I must say you held yourself accountable for your wrongs. Yeah, I paid dues. I've lost so much and I had to gain so much out of it. But it is what it is now. She says, but you were 100% correct about Anton back then and now. Yeah, he always been a hoe ass nigga. You feel me? He always been a hoe ass nigga. He always represented black culture in the worst absolute ways. You feel me? I showed my wife about Norma Good. I mean, sorry, Norma Boyd. Norma Good. Norma Boyd, who was one of the founders of AKA, and how she was one of the first black women in the White House, started one of the first black committees in the White House, started all kinds of different programs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those women was putting in so much work. Jay Jameson, the first woman to go to the moon, AKA. So instead of Anton talking about the culture, let's say of the AKAs, or since he went to claim Detroit, Detroit just Detroit just elected a black woman as their first female mayor ever, black woman ever, right? And Mary Sheffield. Anton not doing no videos about that, but he was quick to do videos about Tiffany Henyard, the baby girl down there in Illinois in Dalton. You feel me? That's that coon shit. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is it's bad, bro, when we just trying to have genuine conversations and grow and learn from each other and bounce ideas off each other. That's what we do in college. When we come here, everything is about grifting. Everything is about being who can say the worst shit to get the crowd hyped up the most. For super chats, for money, for views. It's not genuine like it used to be. She said, I heard you got married and had a baby. I saw your wife. She's beautiful and intelligent and from Chicago. I love it. Yeah, I'm loving life, actually, OG Patrice. I live in a beautiful home. My wife actually just took the truck. She was just talking to Izzy Bands. She said, well, my husband bought me a $60,000 truck. I did. You know, like, God has blessed me and put me in a position where, you know, after my channels was taken, I couldn't make no money on YouTube. I had equipment, thousands of dollars worth of stuff that it all lost purpose. And that's what people wanted. People wanted me to just bow out. But I think one of the things OG Patrice that people always never understood about me is I have a real strong connection to the Lord. Right? No matter how much I act, no matter how much of a real nigga I am, I always pray when I wake up and before I go to bed. Like, let's go back to my grandparents and my parents teaching me shit like that. You feel me? So when all that shit happened, I just start praying more. Hey, if this ain't for me, you feel me, Jesus? My nigga, let me know. Like, cause I'm lost right now. I need to figure out how I'm gonna feed this family. Next thing you know, everything just start going in motion. You feel me? I got a lot of stuff popping off in Milwaukee. A lot of real niggas out there rock with me. You feel me? So, you know, it's always like I said, I took a lot of losses. Lost a lot of people that I loved, people I cared about, people who cared about me. But at the end of the day, I don't even look back on that shit no more. I just really focus on my family, my wife, my kids. My wife pregnant right now again. We hoping it's a girl, and then we really gonna stop. You know what I mean? So we buying a house in Vegas. We actually buying a house in Aliante. So I just want to just keep getting money and just doing right. You feel me? And exposing hoe ass niggas. That's the same old Darrel, different day. But now we done with the Hebrew Israelite video. Let's go to some of the videos that Anton has deleted. You feel me? I appreciate you, OG Patrice. You know I love you. You feel me? You always can come up on the panel. I think I dropped the link earlier in the chat. If you don't see it, just let me know. I'll drop it again. Because I'm open to people coming up. You feel me? I just want to call out some of this hypocrisy. Now, in this video, a lot of different clips happen. Right? There's only a few things I actually want to focus on, though. Because most of this shit is just gibberish. Most of this shit in here is just gibberish. But this part right here is not. This part right here is not gibberish. You see, I remember when this video happened. Anton went on pocket watching with JT, who is an actual, accountant and tax dude or whatever, right? He used to be in the Manosphere talking crazy, talking about money and shit, and mixing it with, Manosphere talking points, misogynistic talking points. You get the fucking point, right? But this young brother at the bottom, he did his research and he questioned Anton on every credential that he had. Let's go ahead and take a look now.
The first thing is that you're using sign language to people who have valid questions. Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish.
Wait. What was the question?
Bragging about who has a larger stack is childish. You're not answering with logic. You're using childish rhetoric against people who have questions about your so-called rise to success.
He said there's no point of talking about who has the most money when we're having a logical conversation about your so-called rise to success. Listen carefully, niggas. Oh, Phoenix said we got some chats on Rumble. All right, let me go to Rumble real quick on my other computer real quick. Look. I got it open right here. Let me show you. Let me go in here, man. Let me see what we got going on. We got some people over there talking to us on Rumble. Who on Rumble rocking with the same guy? Outside edition. Oh, okay. What's good? Let me say hey. I'll respond to all the questions that you got in the chat now. Whoever this outside edition. All right, so look, let's keep going.
Childish rhetoric against people who have questions about your so-called rise to success. Can we pull up his LinkedIn profile? And then, Anton, you say W-2 is greater than your business success, and that's how you got your multi-millions. Yet you use the latter to boast about yourself as an authority figure on the internet. So it seems to be contradicting when you said the W-2 was the primary vehicle to how you have your multi-millions. But yet on the internet, you talk primarily about your past successful business experience when you're selling yourself out there.
Things can be true at the same time.
Two things can be true at the same time. Anton tried to convince us that he made millions of dollars working a regular 9 to 5. Exactly, OG. This young man ate Anton the fuck up. And if they ever repost this full interview, Anton, your ass is cooked. You don't have no business. You don't have no multi-millions. You was lying then, and you probably lying now. Let's keep going.
Your past successful business experience when you're selling yourself out there.
Things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, so can we pull your LinkedIn profile? The certificates that you shown earlier in the video, those are community college. So you didn't get a degree till 2016. And I find it hard to say that you had significant W-2 success in order to make yourself a multi-millionaire.
Looked up this nigga LinkedIn, said you never graduated from college. You got a basic certificate by 2016. So the likelihood of you making millions of dollars by W-2 is unlikely. Highly unlikely.
Say that you had significant W-2 success in order to make yourself a multi-millionaire.
How haven't I?
And some years
Asking a question, don't tell us, Anton. Imagine somebody questioning me, and I'm saying, yeah, nigga, I made $4 billion off this YouTube shit. Yeah, Darrel, I can tell by your channels being deleted multiple times and you only having 400 subscribers now that seems highly unlikely that your channel produced $4 billion. How haven't I? How haven't I? You explain it. How haven't I? You see me, bitch. You see the Ray-Bans. You see the color in the background. You see TVs. Nigga. Mickey Mouse. Hold on. Got the Hyundai Palisade. I ain't get no Benz yet, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Where my keys at, nigga? I got a Hyundai, nigga. We rich, bitch. We rich. I think somebody tried to come up. Let me drop the link. Again. I think somebody tried to come up. Nigga. And they said, how haven't I? Oh, hey, OG Patrice. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How you been?
I'm good. I've been good, Darrel. I just came on. I'm not gonna stay long. I just came up to say, it's really ironic watching this unfold. It's
Mm.
like full circle moment. You know what I mean? Just from the last how many years ago that was when all of that mess went down? What, about 3, 4 years ago now?
Yeah.
Maybe 4, 5.
It's 4 or
Yeah,
5.
and just seeing where you are, and congratulations on your marriage and your baby and your new baby on the way. Your wife is beautiful. I watched your earlier video that you did regarding this situation, and I will say that the chickens have come home to roost for real. Just watching this, and like, it's surreal in real time with everything that transpired during that time. And I always said, I always knew that you were correct in your stance of what you were saying, what you was calling out with him years ago. I never told you was wrong on that. I just always pointed out your responsibilities as a young man. And I must say, I'm proud of you to see where you are now and where you're going and everything. But yeah, I just looking at this clown mess unfold. And I couldn't believe when I saw, because I watched that video all the way through because I had been so far behind Zero and I didn't know what was going on. So I was like, I'm going to watch this whole thing while I'm cleaning up. I could not believe all those men that was caping for him have now fell out with each other.
Oh, yeah.
All of them that was caping for him, sitting on his panel, not saying nothing when he disrespected Black women, not saying nothing when he disrespected children, not saying nothing when he was talking disparaging and saying the things that he was saying about Black people. And the men sat up there and they said nothing, and some of them actually agreed. And now look at it. I couldn't believe when I saw all those men that you brought up on that earlier video have now since fell out with him. It's just, yeah, it's just really, it's a full circle moment.
Every single one of them, from Rilla, B Nix. I got that video in the queue. Freezy, J Prince. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah, I see new, I could tell it was new people, I should say new victims on this platform now, unfortunately. But yeah, I was really surprised to see that all of them that started back with him then are no longer there. None of them are no longer associating with each other. But these was all the riders. Them was the ones that was riding them, And now look what happened now. And what he do? He moved on to his next victims that's sitting on this panel now. But we all know that back then he wasn't a millionaire then. I don't believe he is the one now, but that's neither here nor there. I ain't saying he don't have nothing. I just don't believe matter of fact, I know for a fact he's never the person that he said he was when he set up on the panel in his, what was that, a Versace robe. Listen, let me tell you something. Real millionaires that is really out there making power moves and doing power things, they are not on YouTube talking about how much money they got, flossing they money in Versace robes, and like, they're not doing that. Let's just keep it a vein. That's a grandiose, type of narcissistic thing that he's doing when he's trying to attract. And I feel sorry for a lot of these young Black men and women that sit on this platform that buys into the rhetoric, and it's always killed me that a lot of them, I felt, have had the need to be accepted or wanted, and they look at him as some grandiose person, like putting him on a pedestal or something. If he's really mentoring, how many years it's been, Darrel? Where are the millionaires he's created? Where are they? Do you know any of them? Because I sure
I have never
don't.
seen it.
Has he made 1 millionaire? Is any of them on their way to even being a millionaire? Where they at? Please. I mean, because I will stand corrected if they are out there. But I have yet to see anybody come and say, because of Anton, I'm a millionaire. Because of Anton, I'm on my way to be a millionaire. So the capping, the false faking the funk has been going on with him for 4 or 5 years. And now the rubber done hit the road. He gets into it with another a-hole, because I ain't crazy about Corey Holcomb either. I know him way back from the Chicago days before he even got famous, right? He always been a prick. But anyway, but now you put two people with the same mentality together, and that's what you're gonna get, a train wreck. And now we just sitting here watching the train wreck happen.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what we're watching to a T. And Mr. Bryant, just to talk to you in the chat, that Izzy Bands did not take the video down. I found it. It's sitting at 11,000 views. He said he wished to see Chicago Rilla respond when Anton called him the B word. We'll get there. We'll get there. I have that footage. And I'll be happy to show you that footage, Mr. Bryant. But I'll post a link for you too if you want to watch it independently. The timestamp is around 4 hours or so. If you wish to watch that
So
independently.
yeah, I was thinking to myself, Darrel, I was like, man, if my little brother Bro Clarence was live, we'd be talking about this on the platform, because you already know how they used to
Yeah.
come for him all the time. God rest his soul. But it's just, it really is a full circle moment, because not only did I tell you this was going to happen when we used to have our private conversations, but I used to sit on Bro Clarence's platform and say the same thing, that we're going to watch a few years from now. And I said this on Bro Clarence. I said, y'all mark my word. Remember this date and time OG Patrice said that all the truth going to come out, and all these clowns going to be exposed for who they really are. And if in the this mentorship shit he called himself doing with these people, where's the real results of that? Like, real talk. Darrel,
Yeah,
if I'm wrong, you can correct OG, right? Like, where are the real entrepreneurs? Where are the real millionaires on their way to be millionaires? Where are these people who literally life he has changed? Other than maybe starting them a podcast and putting a few dollars in their pocket. But I mean real results.
you know how I get down, OG Patrice. I'm not going to speak on it fully here, but I have on good sources that Anton has people around him and he's not paying them at all. Very good sources. He's not paying these people at all. He told Mika that she was going to be on Corey Holcomb's show 2 weeks before the show started, and Corey Holcomb never even knew who she was.
Yeah, I heard that young lady say that. But then again, I mean, I gotta hold her accountable too, because the pictures that I saw of him and her, they're a little bit kind of cozy there. They a little bit too close for comfort. And this is a married man. Now, I don't know if he live a open marriage lifestyle, but this is a single young woman that knows he's a married man, because he talk about his marriage and how he pushed marriage and all this on his panel. So you are a single young lady, and you are really cozy in pictures with a married man. Now, so I'm sorry, as a OG, as a woman, I have to acknowledge that and say, young lady, what are you doing? What is that saying about you, your self-esteem, your image, your integrity, right? Like, why put yourself in the position to be talked about in that way?
No,
Is this
OG,
man doing? Is he
uh,
doing one-on-one mentorships with these young ladies?
I wouldn't be privy to that, but what I am privy to is the conversation he had with Island Girl Q years ago. And I think that you was around when I made Surviving La Peef during that time. So maybe you
Yeah,
remember the video. But in this
yeah.
video, when Island Girl Q came to the platform, um, they were doing like an after show. and they all was drunk. And do you remember that clip?
Yes.
Good. Because if I play it, they're
Yeah.
gonna say I'm hating and stuff. But I played it yesterday, and in the clip he was flirting. He was saying that he loved the way she sounds. He loved her voice. He want to fly out to Houston, and right after that, she would say stuff like, "Yeah, men say that they come out here for business, but then it become all pleasure." It was clear that there was chemistry between them two. I paused it when you see him look up and there's somebody walking into the room. Presumably, I don't say her name. I just call her the unfortunate one. I believe she walked into the room, checked him about it, and then he said he was talking to himself. He's just always been a liar. You know what I mean? I just never
So check
appreciated that.
this. The little clip I saw on somebody else's platform. How can a married man travel solo dolo with a single woman and call that single woman gorgeous, but call his wife a chick?
The old gang is back. Uncle Rico.
You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like, how can he call that young lady gorgeous? Oh, I took her with me. Yeah, she was looking gorgeous. But when he called his wife on the phone, let me call my chick. What?
Did you see the clip when he told Mr. 1950 that he had a fleet of hoes that he can send?
Yes. Yes. I saw it. I mean, what is a Christian man, a Christian conservative married man, having that type of conversation with any man, for that matter?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna digress because my other bro up here, so I'm gonna let him say a little something. What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. I say, look at Mr. Long, done brought us out of retirement.
I know, right?
You two brought me out of retirement. Shout out to Nyla. She helped me. I always gotta give her credit. She emailed me and was like, "Hey man, they doing a YouTube program where you can come back." And I was like, I don't think I qualify for that. But then I did, and they let me back. So here we are.
Yeah, Mr. Long, I sat there when this stuff popped off. You were the very first person I thought about. I was like, oh, this started with Darrel Long. I said, I don't know why. I'm just blown away by why so many people are acting like they didn't know who Anton was. I'm like, it's just incredulous. I'm like, with all the video and all the stuff out there, this stuff happened with Corey. I mean, Corey didn't do anything that you didn't do first. I was like, people have always called Anton out for the hypocrisy and the things he said and he did. So I'm just...
But bro, you know the difference? I don't mean to cut you off right here. The difference is Corey Holcomb is like a B-list celebrity.
Right.
And Darrel was just a content creator on YouTube, right? Yeah. Screaming to the masses, the ones that knew and wanted to hear it enough. There was some, right. But the ones that he had, that all of them fell out now, look at them now.
And I just find
Darrel used to say, I told you so, I told you so.
I got Chicago Rilla actually apologized to me like 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Izzy Band's show. I'm gonna show it tonight.
No, but Anton destroyed, like you said, it was Freezy. He did Chicago Rilla. I don't know what happened with the girl, Island Girl Q, where all of
Lapeef. No, didn't they fall out too?
Wrong, like the worst to me. Yeah.
Yeah, Lapeef. We knew he did Tawana. He did Kay and Kayla. He did Courtney Michelle. I'm like, I don't know how. I mean, the girl Mika, he obviously played her to the left hard by telling her she was going to get on the show. Huh?
Six the Goddess.
Yeah, and remember the girl, was it Real Time with Yanni? She called him out about his wife and his daughter.
I was on that show.
Me and Darrel was on that show. Absolutely. So it was always people screaming it, but it people just had wax in their ears, the ones that wanted to sit on this panel and ride them. They had the wax in their ears. They didn't want to hear it. They was caping for them so hard, but it took intelligent people like Darrel and ourselves to call it out for what it was.
Right.
That's why they was hating on us as OGs, and they was hating on Darrel because he was calling it out as well.
And I also wonder, I'm like, okay, where was his I'm like, okay, where's E Black? Because remember, he jumped on our head in defense of him. I'm like, everybody, and I was like, I remember for the longest time they would get on me and bro say, oh, y'all won't call out Darrel. And I told people, I said, look, I don't see nothing that Darrel's saying about Anton is wrong. It's true. He's calling it out.
It is. I don't know if E Black did something on his channel, but he did hop on a panel and said he told, well, he didn't tell Anton wasn't there, but he said Anton should stand down because of everything that me and him went through.
Yeah.
I think, like how it impacted both our families. Yeah. He understood that if he kept going with somebody like Corey Holcomb, this is just the beginning. If him mentioning your daughter and your wife, it's just the beginning. He'll keep going.
And the thing is, I sat there and said, I said, Anton, they were like, oh, well, Corey did Anton. I'm like, Anton never protected his family. If he cared about protecting his wife and daughter after you went after him, he would have stopped. He knew his rhetoric and the things he was saying was pushing people to that place because you had already done it. I wanted to do it. I just felt like I was too old to be doing it. I remember I used to always tell you, Darrel, I said, look, I was you when I was your age. And I ain't see, I told people, I said, yeah, he shouldn't have did it. I'm too damn old to do it. But the way Anton talk about other people's wives and family, you just can't be going through life doing that and thinking ain't nobody gonna get at yours too. So I get it. I hate the way he talked about the Black community as a whole. It was just wildly offensive. They ignored it. So I'm like, by the same token, I don't know why y'all clutching y'all pearls about what Corey said when y'all ignored everything that Anton said. And people in the space acting like they didn't know is bullshit. They knew. It's out there. The clips are out there. So they
absolutely
because they were trying to do business with him. And I say to the audience and the supporters of them, y'all sacrificed y'all integrity and y'all, respect because y'all did all this for coin. Remember, we used to always say that. I said they sell themselves out for coin. And that was the one thing I always stuck with Darrel. I said, because like him, me, you, OG Patrice, Bro C, Bro Von, I'm not doing anything for money. Fuck money. I don't have to have it. I have to be who I am. I have to be who I am. And
exactly. What is killing me is in that now the roles is reversed and he's playing the victim now. Imagine that.
Yes.
He's the victim now. Oh, pray for my family and my daughter. And the way you sit up and talk about women and families and children, like, miss me with it. Yeah. But I know you got an angle. I think he probably finna go after Corey Holcomb legally, and he might not be the only one because that woman that Corey Holcomb hit is probably finna go after him legally too. So he got a bunch of problems. But now, as much as he used to say that we people that were having conversations about reparations playing the victim Olympics, what is he doing now?
Right.
What is he doing now? So make it make sense.
Yeah. It just,
and like I said too, right, Rico?
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? When I first saw the Corey shit, knowing like everything that we've been through and everything we put each other through, I felt bad for the wife and for the baby girl. They run around now, bro, saying that this nigga got a son that want to be a daughter, and saying the nigga's kid's trans and shit, bro. And I'm thinking this nigga brought this shit on himself years ago.
He did.
I sat with this nigga multiple times, offline and online. Hey, bro, calm down, nigga.
Yeah. If he cared
about his
daughter, when you got at him, that was the warning to him that, hey, you have to behave better. You have to conduct yourself better because people will go at your family. They are already aware of your family. So you need, but he continued to do it after the fact. So I'm like, why are you still out here dragging other people's family when people are already aware of your family, like they're not gonna go after yours? If you continue to do it, then you don't give a shit about it. And I don't feel bad about the wife, because no way Rita grown ass has not known all along the things that Anton has said about other black women and other black kids. The daughter, maybe. The wife, no. That's the same way I said when they talk about how they feel sad about Charlie Kirk's wife. I'm like, fuck that bitch. She know all the racist shit Charlie Kirk said. I'm tired of y'all excuses for adults.
I agree with you on that. I was just getting ready to say that. And even as a woman, right, it's like, how could you, know that? But honestly, I really think she's afraid of him. Y'all remember the video she did? I honestly think she's afraid of him. I honestly think that he's probably verbally abusive towards her for sure, if not possibly physically, allegedly. Okay, I'm just going to say, I think that she takes a lot and accepts a lot from him to live the life, quote unquote, style, whatever that is that she want to live. So she grin and bear, because she know that he been grifting and scamming ever since he been on YouTube. It's just another level. It's just a new set of people on the panel that he's pandering to now.
And that's what I'm saying is, I refuse to believe you a large social media personality like that. Like I said, just like Erica Kirk, she didn't have to be with him. Hey, the shit's on the internet. You could be sitting at home and your husband record. It's out there for the whole world. So you can't tell me Rita has not seen all the shit he's been saying. It's crazy. Now, of course, she fucking knows she's not a child. She's not a child. So she's been aware. And what I'm saying is, she never gave a damn about him demonizing other women and other people's children. So
that's because it was benefiting her. It was benefiting him.
So that's why I say fuck her. Fuck her. Get a daughter a pass. But fuck Rita. Just like I said, fuck Erica Kirk. Both of them motherfucking women know about what their husband is doing, and they were living off that money, and they were just like I say, fuck Melania Trump. She knows what that motherfucker is doing. We gotta stop saying, well, it's the wife. She didn't say it. That bitch ain't deaf and dumb. You know what your spouse is doing, the person you lay with. You know. You don't care. And I'm like, fine. So fuck them too. Corey can drag her ass for filth too, because she sat there and she know about all the things he said about reparations, about black people, about black women, about black kids, and she ain't open her fucking mouth. She didn't care. I'll give the daughter a break, but fuck her. Just like I say, fuck him.
This is one of the clips that, because people always ask me, like, what made me go at Anton? And truth be told, this clip happened afterwards too. But it was shit like this that a lot of these niggas let slide. Even in the moment, JR. You know what I'm saying? We cannot like each other. You cannot like the things that I did. You know what I'm saying? When I first came into YouTube, I can accept that, bro. But what I can't accept is y'all niggas allowing this type of shit to ride. That I can't accept. Let's go ahead and watch partially, you know what I'm saying, what Anton had to say. I don't want to see the whole thing, truth be told.
All they won't even be honest with what it is that they bring into the table. You bring in lies, deceits, irresponsibility, and you're looking to get saved, and you're looking to retire. All they do is use us. They don't actually add value. You want to know what's really wrong with the black community? Is that the woman is out of her purpose, and she's not a helpmeet no more. She's the enemy. She's more of an enemy than the white man ever has. She's more of an enemy than anybody in history has ever been to the black community, because she's the very person that comes in with deceit and looks to use you and then disperse of you when she's done with you. And then she'll move on when it's all said and done, and then say, well, what about the kids? Fuck them kids and fuck that woman too. Throw that hoe out with the bathwater. Say, well, what about the kids? Fuck them kids and fuck that woman too.
Well.
So black women, hold on. So black women have done worse than the white man has ever done to the black man.
Yes.
Am I hearing this right?
That's how I heard it.
So again, and look, and like I said, I don't F with Corey Holcomb, but I believe him. He ain't getting the white T man no accountability. Why is it we still 4-5 years later blaming black women for everything?
Yeah.
Why?
Shame.
When the men are supposed to be the quote unquote leaders.
And then
when the men are supposed, go ahead, bro.
What's crazy?
He shitted on the kids too, though.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Why the kids? What the kids got to do with it?
Exactly.
That's what I said earlier, Rico, when he did the video about the Hebrew Israelite fellas, and he said the women dirty and the kids dirty. Bro, you got to be careful with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really catch up with you outside.
Right. But
I saw that.
But you clutch your pearls, and everybody's supposed to feel sorry about your kids.
Right.
But you didn't fuck the kids.
Exactly.
And that nigga said he had to put his kid in therapy the day afterwards. Now, this is a thing that I was watching Michi X, and she said something that was actually genuinely thought-provoking. He said, this nigga Corey Holcomb did the show at 11:05 last night. Nigga, your daughter should have been in bed. That's first of all. How you put her out the very next day? How she go to therapy the very next day?
You already know that was cap. You already know that was cap. That was the setup for the come up. You know that. That's the setup. He on here playing the victim for the come up because he probably planning on doing going after Corey with a lawsuit. So that's where playing the victim. His famous words, victim Olympics. He's doing the victim Olympics come in, right?
Yep. And that's why I think his history, while he may win the case, his case is severely weakened because it's not like he did, like I said, his case. I'm like, okay, if he win, he gonna get a small settlement. He ain't getting no bag off of this.
Did you see what the lead attorney had to say about this?
What his ass have to say?
Y'all did. So there's
is he still caping for him too? He's still caping for Anton too?
Kinda, yeah.
And I got the video when them niggas fell out, so I can show you the fallout later.
Wait, they fell out too?
He fell out with Anton? I didn't know that.
Did. Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah, they had a video talking about subscriber supremacy and who make the most money.
Oh, he been mad since what's the name? JT, right? Pocket Watch? Is that the Pocket Watch?
Yes. That was the stream. Those three together. TLA,
they clowned his ass.
Pocket Watch and Anton, they was clowning him together. And since then, they kind of just fell off. But TLA, because he didn't want to do it on his main channel, he did it on his secondary channel. He did a live stream about the whole case. Now, that video was like 8 hours. Mm-hmm. No way we're going to really go through that. However...
Damn, he's still doing them long-ass streams like that?
Yeah.
With the same little microphone, with the same blue suit, the same background. This nigga.
Certain ones of them, certain ones of them don't even come up in my algorithm no more. That's how long it's been since I don't listen to these. Yeah, these. Anyway,
I think he's accurate in that the daughter has a case. There's two things that I think he left out. It's like, I don't know if the daughter can bring suit because she's a minor. So the father's going to have to bring suit. So if the father or the mother brings suit, then the evidence of what all the shit that Anton said going to get his lawyers, Corey's lawyers will introduce how he shitted on everybody else's wife and kids. So that's going to weaken it.
Now, y'all may not remember this bandit, but I know him as House of Hypocrites. He made a video basically talking about the whole situation with the lead attorney. And he was the one back in the day that he had 7 kids by 7 different women. He wanted to take care of them. He was lying. It went viral.
Yeah.
The
viral. Oh, I remember him.
He does very good reactions. Very good. Very, very talented young man.
Anton Daniels' lawyer breaks down a lawsuit against
calling this nigga TLA Anton's lawyer. Nigga, never mind.
Corey Holcomb. Anton Daniels
with the grill in his mouth. Child.
Daniels' lawyer breaks down a lawsuit against Corey Holcomb. Or should I say, this is Anton's friend that's a lawyer breaking down the lawsuit against Corey Holcomb. This video is long, it's informative. I'm gonna put timestamps so y'all can go in and out the video, and also put the speed up on the video. Put it at 1.5. So
okay, my nigga, we got it. So let's go to what he had to say.
What would Corey be subject to? Maybe, possibly. Tal vez, quizás. First of all, you got IIED. Well, attorneys, we always file this. We're going to put this in a lawsuit.
So this is called the intentional infliction of emotional distress, a civil claim for severe emotional harm caused by conduct that goes beyond ordinary insults. That's the first thing that he said that most lawyers would do. Just to make that clear for those who may not understand what he's saying or cannot see it on the screen. If you guys need me to make it bigger, just let me know and I'll make it bigger. I'm pretty sure we're good here. He's not going to strike.
What are we putting in? The intentional infliction of emotional distress. That's definitely going in there. Oh, let me fix the banner. These damn parentheses be killing me. Thank you so much, Colette. All right. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. If there is a lawsuit, best believe this is going to be in there. Typically. What is it? What is the intentional infliction of emotional distress? It is a civil claim for severe emotional harm caused by conduct that goes far beyond ordinary insults. Okay? What do you?
But see, the thing about it, I know TLA, like the lead attorney is going to go into it. I'm not an attorney, so I should let him speak about it. But my thing about it when I was listening to this and he kind of get into it is how can Anton prove that she saw the stream, that she was impacted by it at all? Right? Because, and this is something that he's going to go into, right, Rico and OG. What if they bring this young lady to the stand and make her testify against this nigga Corey? The one thing that Anton said he want to do, according to TLA, is protect his family. Everybody can't be redacted every time from these lawsuits. My fear, like when I had a situation recently on YouTube. Never mind. I had a situation where somebody put in some paperwork on me, and because of that, I got access to their address, their kid's name, all kinds of shit. Mm-hmm. But if I was the old Darrel, that would have been a very bad moment. You know what I'm saying? And I think Corey is in that attack nigga mode, and he not showing no remorse to nobody that rocking with Anton. And if they give him, Anton, I think you should just let it go, bro. That's my advice.
But you know, this is what the lead leaves out. The best defense that Corey got against that is the first I, intentional. So the first thing they have to do is they have to prove what was Corey's intent for the emotional distress on the daughter. Corey said with the same way when he insulted Mika, he wasn't intending to do anything to the daughter no more when he was intending to do anything to Mika. He was intending to do something to Anton. Remember, he said we called Mika a bitch. That was a jab to him. What he said about Anton's daughter wasn't a jab to the daughter. He was trying to inflict it on Anton. That's the defense.
Yeah, right. But see, I'm gonna give Anton this grace because if I was in that particular situation, even if that was the case, I'm gonna still be upset. I'm upset because if somebody came to me and said, "Nigga, Leia ugly because of you," so to stop making kids.
Yes.
Nigga, you basically called my daughter ugly, nigga. So
which is true, right? So you did.
I'm not gonna like that.
You did both things, but I wasn't trying to inflict harm on Leia, and the lawsuit is about Leia, so it wasn't intentional. So even if I did cause her harm, it wasn't intentional.
I guess with some legal shit, that might be
trying to hurt you.
And I think the thing is, like you said, Darrel, she is a minor. He talked about a minor, right? And so now if this minor was up, like you're saying, at 11 o'clock in the morning, at night, watching this video, how did it affect her? So receipts are going to have to be given in court, right? Like Anton, she don't have to testify because she's a minor. He don't have to let her to be allowed to testify. Where's the paperwork? Has she been to therapy? Is she seeing a psychiatrist? Is she on any type of medication? Has she missed any type of school functions? And has this affected her in that way, right? Because listen, he immediately jumped on the next day. If that video was that late at night, he jumped on his platform the next day and brought that up. So you saying that your daughter was watching it, perhaps, maybe, because he was on the show, so she was watching it in real time.
And then here's the second thing. He didn't just insult his daughter. He insulted his wife. Remember, he told Rita, I'll make that bitch an 8. She got a fucking starter wig. Why didn't she go to therapy? Where's her emotional damage? You see what I'm saying? Because once again, his intent wasn't he insulted the man's family, but the intent was to hurt him. So
right, I understand
that. Like, on this one, I just find it like, maybe because I'm thinking about myself. It's like, even when I did what I did back in the day with him, with the surviving shit and talking about Shorty and how she was, you know what I'm saying, undesirable and shit. It was to go at him, to your point.
Exactly.
That was it was still attacking a woman, you know what I'm saying,
right.
Which is why I got so much pushback on it.
But that's what
right. And you know, I was one of the ones, you know, talking to you about that, but it was it was both ways though. You know what I'm saying? So it was equal. Sure. So now Anton, like you saying, in his bitch ass defense, Anton did not go after his woman or wife or child. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as Corey is concerned, I'm saying. So that's where there may be some legality there, you know, that he can bring to the table. But again, he's going to have to prove it, aka receipts, aka doctor appointments, therapist appointments. Did she miss school? How does, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know, but it could go that way because we know anybody can sue anybody, but it's not what we believe and what he believed and what was said is what you can prove.
Right. And that's why I say, as a defense lawyer, you're going to argue, look, he didn't intend to hurt the wife or daughter. He intended to hurt the husband. Now, did he cause them harm? Yes. But because it wasn't intentional, even if he has to pay, he shouldn't have to pay that high of a bar. Now, if you're going to say, well, the husband was hurt, now you get to bring in Anton shit. Okay. So see, if it's about Anton, now I get to bring in his history and all his receipts. Now that's a whole new ball game, because if I'm Corey's lawyer, I want to bring in all this shit that Anton.
The receipts, exactly, that he's talked about, you know, women and children in the same aspect. Absolutely. But also, too, I think, you know, I think it will be smart of Corey, just maybe even before this get to that, is for him to give a public apology to the daughter. I think he should do that, whether there's a lawsuit or not, just to save face and to kind of to cushion the blow if there is a lawsuit. Is make that a public, you know what I'm saying? Because when Nicki Minaj went after Nosy Ho about her daughter, because Nosy Ho said some disparaging things, right, about Nicki Minaj's son. So when she did the lawsuit against Nosy Ho went public and apologize. So if you do say the disparaging things on a public platform, you should apologize publicly. And she apologized, and I ain't heard nothing else about the lawsuit. So it may have gotten dismissed, it may have gotten dropped, right? But I was just making an example of that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I definitely think he was setting it up for it to possibly be one, for him to now be on his platform, you know, with the Victim Olympics he's doing.
Yeah, I think
Kwame Brown talking shit about his people. Here in the lawsuit information, it says that he can qualify this claim about her being harmed with something called visual identification, because it can be framed as quote unquote outrageous because it unpredictably invites harm to this person. So I guess that's an argument that he can make, that because he showed who Anton's daughter is, people who don't like Anton can come after her. They know who she is now. But I think a bad argument.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Did Corey actually show a picture of his daughter?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He did. Okay. So
that's what I want to too. I'm glad you're here. I'm not gonna go into the story, but you know how I met Mr. Real Estate. This nigga Corey used the video that Mr. Real Estate edited. The video where Anton with the scary
Look at my TV.
He's my TV now. Yeah. Oh wow.
This nigga.
Okay, so
You know,
And
crazy.
another question though too is if but Anton posts pictures publicly, you know, on social media of his daughter himself, don't he?
I think he has. I think he has in the past. Definitely Rita, because Rita's been on this channel.
Rita has been online, right? But I'm gonna keep it a G. I've never seen Lil Mama online because you gotta remember, she's still a minor now. Like from my understanding, she might be a senior or like in 11th grade. But when me and him had issues with going back and forth, she was a real young. You know what I'm saying? She was a
she was real young. Yeah, I think she got to be probably 16, 17 years old now. I would assume.
He said 17.
I think she about to graduate.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they've been talking about college a lot. I'm pretty sure, based on the stuff that I know back in the day in my time, that's why I said I think she's a senior basically. But when we had our issues, she would have been 8th grade type shit.
I know he spoke about her a lot, and I want to say I seen her in a video when they traveled before, because when he was going down to Miami and stuff. So I want to say
doing that shit because of what we was doing. It wasn't just me. It was niggas like TV. It was a lot of other niggas that was using those videos.
Yeah, so
right.
In the beginning, he had, because he used to talk about her all the time, and he was trying to use his family to show he was this big family guy. So he was doing it, but she wasn't in a lot, and even Rita wasn't in a lot, but she was a lot more. But then he stopped because I think he knew it's like, dude, you keep poking the bear, and then you gonna start calling everybody else's kids ugly. Didn't he talk about the girl Tyranny kids?
Yeah, I heard that.
I got all the videos ready.
Yeah, he trashed. So I was like, Anton, come on, man. I don't even know why people having this.
Well, if this is the situation, if Corey attorneys are smart, that they're gonna pull some video footage up of him doing the same exact thing to other people that was done to him. So
exactly, they're gonna get that to lessen it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but like I said, a public apology to the daughter would be appropriate. Would be the right thing. As much as I don't like that ninja, that would be the right thing to do. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to women and kids, but like you said, I got to hold that Sister Mika accountable, and I got to hold Anton's wife accountable for allowing the fuckery, and because it benefiting them, they are ears closed and mouths shut.
But let me ask you this, OG, would that be any different than somebody sitting there shitting on Kim Kardashian kids, Northwest? People do that all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time, yeah.
So that's what I'm sitting there saying is they say disparaging thing about their kids all the time. They're public.
Yeah, but I think Kim looking at it as, she got more to lose than they do. Why should I spend a bunch of money, to a lawsuit with people online talking about my daughter? They just ignore it or whatever. But yeah, your point taken, because regardless, I don't care for the Kardashians, but the children in this are innocent when they are not. They shouldn't be brought up in adult conversations or adult beefs or adult whatever else. But we know that happens all the time on social media, right?
Yes, and that's what I was saying. And then there is a thing in the law. There's a thing in the law where if you, because I know they do it in particular in intellectual property, what I work in, right? So you can't like Nike has to sue everybody that tries to use Nike, because the law says you can't sue just the big people and not the little people. So if it's been proven that you knew somebody else was infringing on you that was small and you didn't do anything about it, then when you go after a big person gonna say, well, you excused it. You can't cherry pick. In other words, if you fight to sue, in a lot of cases, you have to sue in every case. You can't cherry pick.
Right. So, is that Bro Von in the chat?
Who?
I thought I saw Bro Von in the chat.
Yeah, that's Bro Von in the chat. He can come up.
You want to come up, Bro Von? Drop the link, see if you want to come up.
So that's why I say you got to be a little careful when you want to go. I'm not gonna sue this small. No, I'm not talking about cherry picking on the child. I'm talking about cherry picking on who you gonna sue. Because what I'm saying
Rico, he never grew up out of this. Like I've been watching these niggas the same way I've always have. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't cover content in the same manner that I used to. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God.
Right. Yeah.
Even if I see something, like all these clips I got all positive, I could have been their reaction to all of this like I used to and had this shit done in a day. But it would have been very volatile. And now I like to just take a moment to gather my thoughts before I start to speak. You know what I'm saying?
And you taking a better approach with it, I will say, because I've watched that, one you did, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I watched that one as well. So I was like, okay, he really did a 360 on his approach and way he handling things. And now I'm just looking at the train wreck with all the rest of them that was used to ride on Anton, and they more in a frenzy and all crashing out than ever. I'm like, these men are emotional as hell. Like it was almost like it's almost like a love affair that has broken up, and they are bitter and angry and jaded.
They even trying to
it's
use
crazy to watch.
Situation with the young lady who did the interview with Tasha K recently, when the footage dropped. You know what I'm saying about the punch or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I said Corey Corey can possibly be in trouble for that, because that video then dropped. And even though that incident happened over a year ago, it's back viral now because they just released it. The Improv, TMZ just released that video, because Corey first he lied about it. We know. Then he was like it's self-defense. But right now, nothing on that video is showing that she hit him first or it was self-defense.
Right.
Now, unless they got some more video footage, then they're gonna need to come with the rest of that video footage. But right now, it ain't looking too good for Corey Holcomb.
I think that he's fucked. His best situation
that don't get Anton out of
plea and give her some money. That's the best situation he can do in that situation, in my opinion. Give her a few million, walk away.
But that shouldn't in any way alleviate Anton from what he just did.
But that's what the niggas trying to say, though. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people run with that. Back in the day, I would have called them niggas out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the women too. But like I said, I'm not even that type of nigga no more. It's just I'm just disappointed because a lot of them people. The only one I have called out publicly is Freezy. I haven't really called him out. Just saying, I'm just disappointed because I expect I expect the older gentleman to grow as I grew, but a lot of these niggas just haven't. You feel me?
You would think. Yeah, you would think. I wanted to see. I wanted to see a bunch of growth on that end with those men because they were the main ones sitting on panels talking about what they do for the community, what they do for this, what they do for that. And I don't know. They still on YouTube having the same conversation. It's still the same gender wars going on with men and women, married men asking single women questions that they really should be asking them. It's just weird to me, right? And I don't see the growth. But then you had us, which was the OGs, on panels having conversations about behavior and calling out the BS and stuff like that. And we got it too. We dealt with the flack. We dealt with the drama. We dealt with the, them call themselves dragging us, right? So now I'm looking back and this shit is so full circle because ain't none of them cool with each other no more. The main ones that was sitting on that platform, caping and capping.
Yeah, and Anton just used and abused them all. I'm like, look, like I said, you just call off the names. I'm like, he just abused you. So you seen him publicly drag people. Why were people still fucking with him? It's mind-boggling. He publicly humiliated, like his panel. I'm like, why are all these black women up here when you watched him publicly humiliate so
bro many? The only thing I can say to those young minds over there, I don't know if there's a longing for something inside of them to be accepted by these type of men, but it's very, very toxic. I would like to see them on a panel where men are uplifting them and they're having positive conversations instead of listening to a married conservative now I won't call him black because he's like the blackest white man I've ever seen. So I'll say that. He's up on the platform dragging black women, dragging black children, dragging the culture. And there is this need for acceptance in some of these women. And I would encourage them to look inside themselves and say, what's going on here? Because why are we always talking about the trashy or the ratchet? Why are we talking about the people we don't want? They've been doing that for 5 years. What about the man you do want? Talk about that.
Let me ask you a question. Because Darrel, you remember this? What was it? 3 years ago when Anton sat there and called Kay a bully and talked about kicking her in the titties?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I remember that disrespect. That was so disrespectful, yo.
Ignore it.
We got a lot of stuff I want to show because it's a lot of people
because they ignored all that shit. They let him do that. They ignored it. So I'm like, and you talk, I get what Corey Holcomb did was horrible, throw his ass in the jail. But I was like,
absolutely,
he verbally assaulted women endlessly. And I believe if he was in their space, his little run ass would have probably tried to do it. He just
ain't no way in the world I could be a woman, even as an OG, an older woman, sit on a platform with a bunch of older men and listen to a bunch of older men talk about older black women like that. There is just no way. That is the moment where I excuse myself and you will never see me on your platform again. That's why I'm saying I'm wondering really as to the emotional, mental, and psychological thing that's going on with these young black women in their minds. Why do they feel the need to want that type of attention and to be accepted by that?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
What's going on, Dark Lake? Welcome to the show, man.
Oh shit. Oh my. No, I'm just playing. How you doing, Darrel?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Welcome back.
What's good, man? It's probably like a lot of reasons why I shouldn't be here, but I thought it was appropriate for this. And thank you for having me on. And I'm sorry, did I cut anybody off? Were you guys still speaking?
No, you got
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was done.
Okay. You know, I've endured a lot of attacks ever since COVID from Anton ass kissers, right? And, you know, I'm not for attacking people's families. I don't agree with Corey Holcomb doing that. But like the full narrative of what you're talking about, Darrel, is interesting to see, kind of like the fallout of all these people that kissed his ass and, you know, never told him the truth about shit. You know, when I would challenge him about how he attacks the black community, I'm always the one who's attacked by all these people who want to be bag chasers. You feel me? So that's kind of what I wanted to add. I understood what kind of man Anton was when he hosted the very first 1 versus 1 debate on his show, right? That was me and Patriarchy Strikes Back. And he told me he was going to pay me. So like a month goes by, and I don't know anything about YouTube. I'm like super new to YouTube. I wasn't trying to be a content creator. I just knew that, oh, this guy, Anton, wants me to do a debate, the first one on the show, and he's going to pay me. Cool. So like a month and a half goes by and I shoot him a text. I'm like, hey, how does this YouTube thing work? When do I get paid? You say you're going to pay me for the debate. And then he says, oh, you know, not verbatim, but he's like, oh, yeah, I'll let you know. YouTube works like this and that. I'm like, cool, I don't know. Awesome, thank you. So like a month goes by and I'm on a show and we get into an argument over something. And then he brings up, oh, that's why you was begging me for money in front of like 600 people who were watching the show trying to embarrass me. And I was like, oh shit, this is the kind of man he is. Like it's all fake shit to bolster himself up over people who he might be intimidated by, who he might have a disagreement with, right? And so that's when I kind of understood what kind of man he was, because I know I wasn't begging him for money. And, you know, that's when I kind of learned that the narrative or the projection of a narrative is extremely influential. You feel me? And so I just remember challenging him here and there. about things I disagreed with. And it was never like a hateful type of thing. It was just, no, I think you're wrong about this. And this is why I think you're wrong about it. And I got crowds of people attacking me because they're trying to do what they haven't done, which is what the lady on this panel said earlier, be a millionaire like him, supposedly. And I don't think any people today who dealt with him are millionaires like him, supposedly.
That part. And that was absolutely my comment and my stance on that, is because we have been here 4-5 years and we ain't seen it. But we sit and watched all them people that wanted to be down. I want to be down, in my Brandy singing voice, right? And look at them now. All the ones that want to be down, where are they now? Where the millionaires? Where the half-an-heirs? Hell, where the thousandaires? Where they at?
Yeah,
I think I'm sorry, Darrell.
I said no about, because they asked me earlier, Dark Lady, about the video when him and Really got into it, and of course I have the video. But in the video, Anton did the same whole shit that you just kind of mentioned, right? So I guess at one point he bought everybody on the P for MacBook, right? And then when they fell out, he was on Easy Dance, so he was like, "Ho ass nigga, you talking to me crazy on the same MacBook I bought your bitch ass."
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, and what's crazy is like, I got a lot of.
As a grown man, though, why, as a grown man, if you do something for somebody, call out what you've done for them? That's just like a band move, and I mean a straight biatch ass move that men do when they give a woman something and then they break up and they want to take it back. Like, what we doing?
Well, ma'am, you see what I look like? You see what he looks like? That's why.
But what makes it worse is Anton wasn't even doing stuff out the goodness of his heart. It was like sort of like he's writing it off. You know what I'm saying? He's sending you something like, that's like your job give you a laptop to use and then call you a bitch ass nigga for using the laptop. Like, nigga, I'm doing your work. What the hell are you talking about? So he give you the laptop, but you got to use that same laptop to be there doing them shows. And remember, you got to do extra shows and all other kinds of shit. So you got to give up all these hours to be on a computer. You goddamn right, Darrell. If you're going to tell me I got to spend 20 hours a week on a computer for your ass, you're going to give me a computer. I'm not using my own. That makes sense. That's not a gift that you gave me what I want. I'm doing shit for you. So that's how he plays it. And I look at the number of people I've seen him walk over their back, because that's how I met Anton, was on the Lapeef, and I was in the Facebook group way back in the day. They had the Facebook group and they would do the shows on Thursday night. And as bad as the show was on Thursday night, the Facebook group was jumping every fucking day, all day long. That's where I met Kay and the Rilla coined them the Powder Puff Girls. Because I was rocking with them because there was a core group of women, because it was like a real big, heavy manosphere space, and they were just dogging women. And I was like, what's wrong with them?
I was one of them, just to be honest.
And there was this group, maybe half a dozen women that formed to say, look, y'all are going too far with some of y'all rhetoric. And of course, they wanted it goosed up, and that's where he was getting. That's where I think Courtney Michelle came from, because remember, for a long time, Courtney was down there in the Facebook group and nobody knew she had kids. Remember, for the longest time.
So hold on, Rico.
I'm so glad to see Courtney get her own platform, and Courtney got her own platform and grew. I was glad to see that. And Kay, I think Kay left. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say this to Aunt. I don't want to call the other one, I don't even want to say her name at all. But Courtney. Courtney and just all them ladies, I just give them a pass now. You feel me? As a man. Like, if OG Patrice want to shit on them, that's cool. I just don't want the fellas to do it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna never shit on him. I rock with Courtney. I used to be on her platform, after she left, and yeah, like me and Courtney was cool, and then Bro Clarence interviewed what's her name? The teacher, the one that was the teacher.
K.
Is that K?
K come over. Yeah.
Or K.
Yeah. And Bro Clarence interviewed her. So I was always cool with the ladies. It was never an issue because I watched them, get, just move around on their own. And I was glad to see that they was, growing and becoming more intelligent and branched out on their own. So I was glad to see that. You know what I mean? So
Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry, guys. But Darrel, thanks for letting me on your show, man. I'm gonna leave, because you guys got a lot to talk about. But that's basically, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and thanks for allowing me to get that off my chest because I got friends who, I don't know, I just feel vindicated. That's all I'm saying. I'm happy that I stayed strong in my conviction to say, no, Anton, you're wrong about this, or no, whoever, you're wrong about this, no matter how much clout or money they have or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it seems like we were right. And all the people who was kissing his ass, there's a fallout. And I just feel like that's karma. So I feel vindicated in that sense. And I feel strong in that sense.
Yes, and young man, always stand strong as a man on your principles, on your integrity, your morals, your values as a young man. I don't care if it's you against the world. If it's right and you know that it is as a man, you stand on that.
Thank you for saying
that. So salute to you.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. And I need to add
name?
to that.
What's your name?
It's Dark Lake.
Dark Lake. I want to say this to you. Hold on. Okay. I want to say this to you. Because I have said this to Darrel. Sometimes, as a man, you will be the only one standing on the island saying that's wrong while everybody else is saying that's right. Mm-hmm. Remember that. That don't mean you jump ship off that island.
Right. That's facts. And you know what? That's something that I'm still learning, even though I stand by it. That's something that I'm still learning every day. And the last thing I want to add, and thank you so much, ma'am, for telling me that. And hey, I got to put the same thing on you. It's the same thing for a woman too. You feel me? Probably, maybe even more so, you know what I'm saying, in today's world, But I want to say this, that I just need to add that I don't agree with Corey Holcomb going at his family. When I went at Anton's family, even though I felt like it was justified, I still apologized to Anton behind the scenes, and Anton said, thank you for apologizing for that. And then after he said thank you, I illustrated to him why I did that. My thing is, though, Darrel, like, Anton always wants to make this rule, and it's a sensible rule that women and children, people's families are off the table.
No, he doesn't.
Why? No. I'm not saying he stands by it. What I'm saying is that he projects that there is a rule. That's what I mean. Trust me, bro. Yeah. I know. I've heard he looked at tyranny and said that your kids are gonna be making license plates for me in jail. Like, listen, I know Anton, bro. So all I'm saying is that
everybody but himself.
Wait, bro. All I'm saying is that that's the rule that he keeps putting forth. Like, don't do this. But my thing is, if that's a rule, then why can't challenging a man's manhood be a rule too? Because that was exactly the same thing that made me go at his family and talk about his wife or whatever, is the same thing he did to Corey. So
it's actually funny that you say
why isn't that a rule?
I remember.
Yeah, why isn't? Right. Yeah, Darrel, why isn't that a rule? Don't go for men's family. Don't go for men's manhood. You can't just call a man a bitch and then that be okay, but then he calls your family member a bitch and then that's somehow off the table. And it's all wrong. I'm not justifying any of it. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy, and I just needed to get off my chest that I feel vindicated. And even though I suffered a lot of attacks, a lot of lies on my name from groups of ass kissers, it's like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't have to experience no fallout, and I stay true to who I am. And it looks like you did too, Darrel. All right, thank you, man.
All right,
I got to bounce.
Take care.
Hey, Darrel, can I say something real quick? Because I don't want
we chilling.
Yeah, I don't want this to be left out there because, I mean, like I said, she's probably has some fans here and whatever. I I don't want anybody to think that I have any issue with Courtney Michelle. Like I said, I mean, she don't like me because of the E-Black shit. When E-Black was going at us, this, that, whatever. And it's like, whatever, I don't care. I don't have no issue with that young lady, so I don't even want anybody to think that. I only brought that up because I was trying to explain the arc of how we knew Anton, what I said, through the Courtney Michelle incident, the Tawana incident. I watched all that, the incident with Kay.
I did too.
So I watched him use all of these. To be honest with you, I felt like she got used. We know she got used, Darrell, because that was
no doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
Where the four horsemen came together. So that's the only reason why I brought her up. I'm not bringing her up to try to demonize her.
Of course, yeah. Like I don't think it was anything malicious. I just like the old me. I'd let you know. I throw her to the woods.
No, but I just want to explain that because I don't want anybody like, oh, he's taking shots. I'm not taking shots. I'm just saying that was part of, because in the beginning, Lapeef was good about it. Courtney Michelle, she's an attractive young lady. She came off with that Southern genteel thing. So people who didn't know the situation, Lapeef and Anton and them was using her and her image to demonize other Black women, to say, why are y'all not like her? Instead of y'all being these wild women, blah, blah, blah. And then when it came out that, oh, she just like everybody else, that was like one of the first signs of hypocrisy where you could see behind the curtain of the Lapeef show. Like
you're not wrong about none of the stuff about Courtney. Like, if I was to have to go back and tell the story from the beginning, which I've been thinking about doing, I would have to add Courtney into it, right? But the situation with Corey Holcomb and people who know Anton now, they don't know shit about no motherfucking Lapeef. They don't. Right. One last time you heard Courtney mention, or Lauren mention, or the other one mention, they don't really talk about them in those situations because they don't really know those versions of Anton. And that's what I'm doing tonight.
Boy, then he always been a fuck boy.
Right, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
True. The one thing I will say about Courtney, if I was to just be truthful about how I felt about the moment, even back then, is me and Courtney got along before she chose a side. A lot of those people got along with me behind closed doors before they chose a side. And looking back at stuff, I was deeply hurt.
Darrell, I understand, because they chose a side, right? Just like they tried to force me and Rico and Bro Clarence and Vaughn to choose a side, because when we were, especially me, when I was, talking, having private conversations with you about the situation, they wanted us to choose a side. And because we didn't, we were the OGs that was outlawed, and that was put to the side and everything because of that. I've never been more disrespected. E-Black got on Bro Clan's platform and disrespected me. It was a lot of disrespect. Chaos, the Chaos Clown guy. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, that cop that got drugged, that whole thing, all of that shit, and then I'm looking at TLA and Anton in his chat, shooting him all the super chats while he called himself exposing me because I dated a white attorney before. So again, all of that stem from because we didn't choose a side, right? So now what we see full circle now, these clowns. I heard about what TLA is going through, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I give zero fucks.
Yep, you're 100% right. And you know what? What was funny about it? Everybody was like, "Y'all got to go after Darrell. Y'all got to go after Darrell. Y'all got to." I said, "I'm not bothering that young man about nothing. I don't give." He could talk. Oh, he called Anton's wife ugly. Okay, I can see. He said what he said. He said what the fuck he said. I'm not going after him about anything because, to be honest with you, I don't agree with him calling his wife a name, but I agree that nigga deserved just what he got. Like, I don't agree with
Corey. Corey did the same thing that I did. It's just like OG Patrice said, he just had a bigger platform. Yes. He did the exact same thing.
That's what I'm saying. He did the exact same thing.
Yeah. Where the smoke for Corey at? Where's all the smoke for Corey?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy of it all, right?
They was on my ass back then. They was determined to silence me. And at that point, I just wasn't having it. I just like the more they tried to silence me, I felt like y'all might maybe y'all never watch Harry Potter, but I feel like Lord Voldemort. It's like every time you take a Horcrux, I'm gonna become more violent. And you know what I'm saying you push me into a corner. That's the last thing you want to do is make me vulnerable and feel like I'm in danger. And that's the point. Like that's looking back at it, that's how I felt because you know I got niggas doxing me, people calling kids on me, you know what I'm saying, calling police on me and shit. It was just so much stuff that like OG Patrice said to Dark Lake, I did feel like the world was against me, but I said, fuck it, I'm about to take over the world then. It is what it is. I'm not about to lose.
But it was a piece of cake.
I did lose. I lost a lot, truth be told.
Right. But it was a piece of cake for me, OG, and Bro C to see that, look, okay, Darrel is wrong, but fucking so's Anton. It was like, they're the same. You know, it's the same.
Right. They knew that we was holding Darrel accountable. They knew that. Trust me, brother Rico, they knew that we was also holding Darrel accountable, but they wanted us to choose side. And because we didn't choose their side, that's the backlash that we got. Now, we definitely said Darrel was wrong in some things he did and said, right? So we was holding him accountable that time when Bro C brought him and E Black on the platform and try to resolve the situation, and that went left. So again, they wanted to placate what they wanted to be as right because they was over there riding Anton's dick, not us.
Here's the crazy thing about it. In all those conversations me and Bro C was having with Darrel, with no motherfucking body saying nothing to Anton. So he kept getting more reckless and more reckless because they was telling him the way he was shitting on everybody, he had a right to do it. Oh, Anton just hold you black bitches accountable and shit like that. That was what
nobody was chin checking him.
Yes.
But they knew we was having conversations with Darrel. They knew. It's not like they didn't know. But again, they wanted to have cognitive dissonance about it, right? And had this passive aggressive attitude and behavior when it came to Anton on the other side, right?
Right. And when I see
so that was the hypocrisy for me.
I started seeing Anton get them passes. I was like, man, fuck Anton. Go ahead, Darrel, do your thing. Fuck that nigga.
No. I was just switching between clips. You know how I be doing stuff. It just, you know, when you switch, it just happens to play sometimes. You guys are perfectly fine. Looking back at it, you know, since we in this conversation, that was one of the things that used to just make me upset, and that's why I would tag people because I thought that they saw the truth. Like this clip right here always pissed me off.
White man ever has. She's more you want to know what's really wrong with the black community is that the woman is out of her purpose and she's not a helpmeet no more. Yep. She's the enemy. She's more of an enemy than the white man ever has. She's more of an enemy than anybody in history has ever been to the black community because she's the very person that comes in with deceit and looks to use you and then disperse of you when she's done with you. And then she'll move on when it's all said and done and then say, well, what about the kids? Fuck them kids and fuck that woman too.
Like if I had said something like this back in the day, bro, the nigga the Woods would have been at my door, nigga.
And you know what else is disrespectful, Darrel? It's 4 other so-called ass black niggas sitting up there, and ain't never one of those motherfuckers opened their mouth. That's the problem.
Nobody said nothing.
They never did, bro, Rico. They never did. None of them ever held him accountable, and that's the part that we saw the hypocrisy in. When we was holding Darrel accountable, nobody was holding Anton accountable. So I was like, you know what, Darrel, you right. I knew what you was right and what you was saying by calling Anton out, but I was calling you out about the women and the children and all that stuff, right? But after I saw that no one was holding him accountable, listen, I gotta let 2 grown men. At that point, I stepped back. Didn't I not, Darrel? I said I'm stepping back, and I left it alone.
He would do shit like this night in and night out, and nobody would say nothing. They wouldn't let you up there. And if you went up there and you said anything to them, they boot your ass out in a heartbeat. You go up there.
Oh yeah, they didn't let me. They did everything they could to silence me, bro. I'm talking about from striking my channels, doing shit offline, contacting people that's cool with me, bro. Oh my god, nigga.
You.
No, and they did the same thing to Mike TV. Don't forget that, because he was calling their asses out too. Shout out to Mike TV. And they got mad at me because I still was cool with Mike TV, which I still am. And it was like, I watched them. I say, man, they the biggest hypocrites and fake and phony, faking the funk ass Negroes I ever seen in my life.
Hey, Patrice and Darrell, I know y'all remember this with Mike TV. And that's when I died laughing. When Anton went over there and tried to check him, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I went on this stream and tried to say, "Oh man, he tried to play that. You could have called me."
Mike's too smart for that shit, bro.
Mike said, "I ain't calling you shit, and I ain't taking shit down." And
that part.
Man,
and he got his shit back. I actually had to hit him up offline, like, bro, how the fuck you keep getting your shit back? Like, nigga, they taking me down. And he had to
because they all got together. They all got together to take you down. They all got together to take Mike TV down. But back then he was Mr. Real Estate, right?
Right. What I realized
about
him,
he went the fuck off on that Melanie. Was that girl Melanie King?
Melanie King. He was the first one that showed Anton, and I think that was the blueprint. And then I seen Six the Goddess do it. I said, see, Anton looked for you to give him deference. He come over there. You could have called me. You got my number, and you supposed to say, "Oh, I didn't know Anton." You know, just that. And if you show him that, he's going to bully you. And Mike TV, and then when 60
and smear campaign. They do the smear campaign. That's what they was doing, the smear campaign.
Yep. And once that's done, he shit on you. He'll send his flunkies after you. He black. Yep. That's why he jumped on us and he jumped on Darrell. I was like, okay, you send all your flunkies you want. Fuck you, nigga.
That part.
Back at that shit, I wish that shit never happened. Like, nigga, like on my soul, if I can go back in time, I would have never went that evil. I would have gave that nigga a pass because, and I really don't want to talk about it too much, but truth be told, we just both took it too far in the end. And as I always told him, like, if it came down to it, bro, this nigga Anton not gonna come, like, he not gonna help you. He not gonna pay for a casket. He not gonna do shit, bro. He gonna stay far away from this shit. So why we even get into it? Like, and everything that happened between me and his people, like, that's one of the things I actually look back and be like, damn, nigga, I really took it too far. Like, if that nigga hated me for the rest of his life, he'd have all rights to.
But you know what? He still would be in the space he is because his path to where we are today, he was on anyway. You was just a bump in the road.
I mean,
he got over that hump and he continued on. So we still would be here. You just wouldn't have had to go through what you had to go through with him. Because like you said, when he got done with you, he commenced to fucking over a whole bunch of other people thereafter. He didn't change.
Right.
He didn't change because the audience never made him change. Nobody.
You know why? Because he's Christian first. He ain't even black.
My ass.
You know he a Christian. He ain't black. He a Christian first. So he came out of his mama's womb as a Christian, not as a black baby. Make that shit make sense.
But Darrell, didn't he infer? Because remember when him and Tawana had their blow up, he was trying to make people think that they fucked.
Man, Tawana.
That's what he was trying to do. So like, that's a Christian.
He was always that type of nigga.
Yeah,
so look, I'm not showing this video to go at Freezy. Let me put that out here right now before I even show it all and shit. But I'm more showing the video to show two things. For one, when Anton first come up, the very first thing he say is, "Chicago Rilla is a bitch." And I'm not showing this video to go at Rilla either. I'm showing this video, and me and Rilla already talked about this. Like, you know, he apologized and I accepted it, so it's all good now. But it still don't change the fact that y'all allowed a cancer to grow in the black community, and I was surgically trying to remove it, and y'all niggas allowed it to fester, to grow. And now, even still, I'm still here doing all the work. Where's y'all niggas at? Still on panels talking about women, talking about submission, and not holding niggas foot to the motherfucking fire, bro. And that's always been my problem with y'all niggas. When it came to
Yeah,
Anton,
because they was always over there on his panel trying to hold black women accountable, whereas the black men trying to hold his ass accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
trying to make a check, and that's always been my problem. We can get money, but we gotta have some integrity. If we not gonna have integrity at all, then don't complain about when a nigga like me get busy. And I learned as Corey Holcomb is learning, a nigga like Anton can run around talking shit for a week. All his supporters supporting, yeah, you would knock that nigga out. Fuck that nigga, Corey. And then Corey take it to the next level. And now these niggas want to make rules in war.
Mm-hmm.
I told them niggas years ago, it don't work that way. If you throw a rock at me and I decide to pull out the blick, don't tell me, oh man, this not equal. It was never meant to be equal, my nigga. That's the whole point of this shit.
Remember I had told you and King when y'all started the 4 Horsemen, I said it's plain and simple. The rules of engagement are determined by the combatants, no one else. So if you decide you only want to use a stick and I want to use a goddamn sword, I'm bringing a sword. You don't tell me what to use. So it's just that simple. Nobody else can dictate it. So us on the sideline, I can't tell I don't agree with what Corey did, but I can't tell him what to do no more than I can tell. Shit, Anton could have came back and talked about his fucking kids. I don't know. You know, I think if Anton came, so Corey talked about Anton's daughter, but if Anton came back and talked about Corey's daughter or his kids, I mean, would people sit there and feel the same way still? They would probably say, oh, well, he talked about his daughter first. I'm like, but then
what they would have said was Corey don't give a care because Corey talked about his own daughter and called his own daughter a big.
Right.
But see, it really don't matter. Before I even get to this shit with Rilla, because that was some grown ass man shit. Let me see if I can just find it real quickly, because I'm almost 100% sure that I got the video of this nigga Anton talking about Dwayne Wade.
His daughter.
Dwayne Wade daughter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When this shit popped off, yeah, Zaya. I got it. So look,
and she was a minor. He was a minor.
The nigga got the little girl on a motherfucking thumbnail. Talking reckless about a child, bruh, and how a child is moving sexually.
Yep.
This is diabolical. Let me play a little bit of this, Rico, and I think OG Patrice is about to come back.
Let's be clear. Let everybody know that young lady was a minor. No matter what you think about their orientation, it was still a fucking child.
Yeah, Zaya Wade is a minor. You feel me? So talking about Zaya Wade on your platform, Anton, doing motherfucking shows about Zaya Wade, who was a minor, and talking about this minor sexuality, I've always thought y'all niggas were weirdos for that, bro.
Not blurring her face. Let's be clear. Because if that's the rule,
you're right.
That's the rule.
You're right, Rico. I'm glad you said that. Let me go to visual effects. God damn it. You know what? We're going to just throw the thumbnail over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got the blur mode on this joint real quick. Let me just...
No, but I'm just saying... I'm not saying... No, it's okay. I'm just saying because I want people to understand, and I get all the shit that Corey did. Ass should be tore up for it. But this is shit that they just always ignored about Anton. And we wouldn't be here if they had checked his ass for this shit in the first place. But nobody didn't care.
Just Jay said other people need to post it too. I can't really expect like niggas like the Angry Man and Izzy Band and other niggas to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling niggas out either. I can't. Back in the day, that used to really piss me off to not see niggas march. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna say I didn't see it. I didn't know. If I had seen it, I would have done something about it. No, they wouldn't have, and they did know about it. So
Happy Man, yes, nigga, that's Dwayne Wade's daughter. That's what the person is calling themselves, bro. Let's show some fucking decorum. But anyway, let's watch the video.
Listen, bro, let me just say something, and I want y'all to remember this as we try to validate other people's experiences. Both of these people, Dwayne Wade and is it Zaya, are biologically born males.
Why are you talking about a minor? You doing the same exact thing that Corey Holcomb did with your kid, right?
And talked about his wife too. He talked about his wife.
Hold on, Rico. Let me cook for a second because I see people like Happy Man in the chat and he laughing. He think that's funny. That's cool, Happy Man. I got something for you real quick. In the spirit of comedy, let's go to Corey Holcomb channel. In the spirit of comedy, ugly man equals ... Okay. You want to go there? Let's go there. Right? Now, I'm not going to show the picture out of respect for Anton and his family, my nigga. On some real shit to the point where I got to put the overlay up first. I can't even show the video because the little girl in the video. But let's listen to it.
Get the broad off. That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Cool Mo daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while.
Hey, I'm sorry. That shit evil. But every time he said that shit, when he first said it, I was dying laughing. I'm sorry, never mind.
If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga?
But then he go into Mike TV video, dog. Again, I'm gonna spare you, Anton. I'm gonna spare you, nigga. I'm not showing your wife. You feel me? Because I'm a real nigga now.
Oh, hell, man. He clip with that mark with his wife. We good. You got the clip with his wife? Yeah, you got the wife. Play the clip with that mark ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at. The clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
And that's what got everybody going fucking crazy right now.
Well, listen, don't nobody know their husband more than their wife. So when she said that long time ago, she told everybody who he was. They just chose to not listen.
They ignored her completely. They ignored her. She literally said he was an ineffective communicator. He doesn't communicate effectively. Multiple different personalities. Prone to violence. Be a whole different person.
So you know that's
called this shit out years ago. Y'all niggas just didn't want to ride with it, bro. And for the life of me, I don't understand it. We've been called this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
They ignored it. And now the chickens are coming home to roost. But I want to go back to the Zaya Wade clip because I want to see how you talk about other people's children.
That's just the facts. That's not my opinion. That's not any of that. Biologically born males, and both of them are acting like women on camera and trying to show us and tell us that this is normal. They're trying to sell us on the idea that this is normal.
Not often do you have a full-blown conversation with a black man. So it's hard. And there's a bit of like almost like a cultural barrier sometimes to talk to black people about that kind of stuff.
So this is Dwayne Wade having a conversation with his child, who's a minor, And what's Anton doing? Doing reactions, talking about this shit.
Ridiculing her. So if she what if and I'm sitting there saying is she probably was close to the same age or less than the same age of his daughter. And can you imagine all the ridicule that young lady, since she transitioned, had to grow up with in the public eye? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're. I think they're literally the same age.
Right. And then he piles on this shit. Like, you don't know what, a child like that would have to go through being publicly shamed like that. And you choose to pile on just because you would. Is that if what Corey did was intentional, what the fuck he's doing is intentional. He's doing
actually.
IED. Intentional
infliction. The whole theme of tonight's show is just you can't expect mercy from the community. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I had to learn myself. It's hard for people to sympathize with you when you run around trying to be a bully.
Right.
Your kids are put in this situation because continuously you have put other kids in situations where you've talked about their families. Earlier in the video, I showed the video where you talked about the Hebrew Israelites. Listen, I got so many videos in store for Anton. It literally makes no sense. And it's not no disrespect to him. It's just he continuously exhibits the same behavior.
And can we be clear about this? No matter what you think about Zaya, she's still black. She's still black.
First. Listen.
Black first, yes.
She identifies as black.
First. That's why I say first, right? Listen, that's why. Listen.
Yeah.
Quiet as kept. They just don't want to face it, but they know the truth. Yep. He's a walking contradictory. He contradicts himself all the time. He's a hypocrite, one of the biggest hypocrites always, while he claiming he's a Christian man and a conservative man and a family man that's married before he's black. So I guess he came out of his mama's womb as a Christian and not a black baby. I repeat, not a black baby. He's the blackest white man I know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm doing this for my brother Von Bryan because I have went over this stream before. Von Bryan said he never saw it. So here we go. This is Mr. Daniels again going off. I really wanted to get to the philosophical video because he told him, I don't give a f about your kids, your daughter, your mom, your son. I mean, Anton I feel like he was doing his best impression of me. But this is why I feel like when I watched it, maybe that was me being a narcissist. But nevertheless, let's hear the one where he go at Chicago Rilla and Freezy. Oh, take it off mute.
Building Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com is in the building. What's up, Anton? How you doing?
What up? I got a spare 15 minutes for you to ask me whatever you.
Let me just say something right now, as I always say when I watch this video. And Izzy, you my mans. But when a nigga come in here and say, I got to spare 15 minutes for y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which to me, that's like before I got married, when I would go over a woman's house, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm not here for that. I got 15 minutes. You know what it is. Get down on your knee. Like, that's how I felt about that shit. But, I mean, maybe other people watching would take something different from it. But let's go.
You won't, because we ain't got to speculate. We can get right.
And he stayed longer for 15 minutes, but, whatever, Izzy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My dog, I'm up here, and I said,
what's going on, man?
Yeah,
so what's up, Uncle Jeff? How you
doing?
Let
me address something real quick, because I'm not one to mince words. Chicago Rilla is a bitch in real life.
Damn.
I'm not one to mince words. Chicago Rilla is a bitch in real life.
You never seen this footage, Rico?
I remember this. Yeah, I remember. I forgot what
I never seen it. I never seen it. When I left, I left.
I left, but I was banned. So I was banned to just watching. So I had nothing else to do. But it was the best thing for me, actually. You know what I'm saying? Watching people never really change and grow. It reminded me why I needed to change and grow. Not even just for the YouTube bullshit, but really just for my kids. You know what I mean? But nevertheless.
Ooh.
in real life. I see Chicago Rilla is a bitch in real life. In real life. I see this nigga Chatty Patty everywhere. He pop up everywhere. He always trying to support around me. Nigga, I addressed you straight to your face. That's why you left, nigga. And let's be also clear. It ain't nothing without me. It ain't nothing without me. I built that shit. That's where it is. That's why I still stand exactly where it is.
Pop your collar, pimp.
Ain't even jumped 1,000 subscribers in over a year and a half. When I leave shit, that shit die. I'm not giving out no more STEMI packages. I'm gonna tell you straight to your face. Chicago Rilla is a hoe.
Okay, hold on, Anton. Hold on, Anton. Because you came up here with
nigga want to talk around me. You not that, fam. Nigga, you 50. Stay out the way, bro. If you're not gonna get on here and address it directly, then shut the fuck up. You're not a content creator. You was a Luigi ass nigga. You was on there, nigga. You was on there as a benefit. Nobody misses you, nigga. You just extra. Go ahead. You can ask me whatever it is that you want to say.
Yo, so I wanted.
Okay, so
that's
pretty much how that goes, right? That's how that starts.
But you know who actually made the monster of Anton was Lapeef, JR.
Yeah.
When you said nobody chin checked him, it's because Anton had that 2-3 year run on Lapeef doing that where he even I seen episodes he violated JR and JR just ate it like a little bitch. So that's what empowered Anton as he continued to move on, because he's like, I'm on this nigga show.
I mean, he was paying them niggas bills though.
Yeah, but you can't sell your respect.
I
agree.
Sell
your respect like a hoe, you're gonna get treated like a hoe. And that's where he empowered, that's where he got that sense of entitlement. I would have never let him do it. You never let him do it. You let him. What kind of man gonna let a man pay your bill? You just became his bitch. So he got away with that. He got away with that. And then anytime he had a problem with any of the people on the show, he just tell JR get rid of him, and JR would do it.
So I got a question. Did Chicago Rilla address Anton?
Yeah, he did.
Openly on the platform?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
I skipped through the Freezy part to when Rilla came up, because Freezy gonna go through his part, go through his field, but Rilla is up on the panel. I want to make sure I here we go.
So you got to give him what's up, man.
Mentioning for the record, actually, yeah.
Hold on, skip past this Freezy shit. I'm gonna go straight to Rilla.
Hold on, no. Hold on for the audience. Times you're
on my phone right now. What's up?
More Freezy shit.
Now,
bro. Hold on. I knew that he was a Hebrew. Subject, Anton, real quick.
Talk about your kids, Jay Prince. Be
emotional. Lying about. I still don't call y'all.
Oh, this nigga opposite here. Jay Prince came this day. Freezy came. Sorry, let me cipher through it.
Fit camps, they up
and bang. Something that ain't. You can't even breathe. Years.
Lord knows we gotta skip all Jay Prince content immediately.
On my freaking show.
No. Talk about how weird she is.
Okay, finally. We can go straight to what he had to say. Nobody else. Skip through all the bullshit. I believe I found the timestamp. Let's go.
4-hour drive. It's
Detroit nigga comment, bruh. I didn't like that shit. How you go?
Detroit is like my second or third. I go back and forth between.
Hold on. Did them niggas already argue? See, like, I'm sorry. I want to get one of them niggas on the panel together, because what timestamp is that? 5:32. Because he been on the panel for an hour. I just want to see when Anton come up there and he address it.
Question though, is that accurate or is that not accurate?
I text him that I was sick, and he never texted me back. That's fine. I said this whole thing on my channel. I texted man I was sick. He never texted me back, right? I was like, okay, the man might be busy. The same shit he told me on the phone. I said, he might be busy, whatever. I don't know. So I waited till next week.
This nigga Freeze is acting like a hoe. I just want to hear the part with fucking Rilla.
Text the man. He didn't real life.
Ask you a question real quick. Hold on, real quick, 7 minutes. Hold on.
And I don't even want to listen.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask him one question.
Freezy.
Before I mention his wife,
Freezy, man, damn.
Did you talk about Israelite? Did you talk about Israelite wives and how they was dusty and shit? Did you say that?
That's what I'm saying. Like this nigga Anton's before Freezy, before you was even trying to step into the spotlight. Now that I gotta address this shit to find a fucking clip. This nigga Anton was always talking about Hebrew Israelites wives way before you had a fucking microphone, my dog. He came in the game talking about Hebrew Israelite wives being dusty and shit years ago, nigga. But you made this about yourself. That's why I thought you know what? Never mind.
I didn't know you was a Hebrew Israelite.
You a motherfucking lie.
I never knew you was a Hebrew Israelite.
You a lie. See how this nigga be lying?
Wait.
Yeah. Nah, I do think Anton lied about that shit.
Anton knew.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, OG, if I go through the whole Freezy Anton saga like I planned, oh my fucking God.
I saw it earlier. I saw it earlier. Trust me.
Lord have mercy. I
didn't hear Rilla's response. That was my question. I didn't hear Rilla's what he had to say.
I want to see them on a panel together. I got the timestamp when he starts speaking afterwards, but I want to see. I know they speak together. Let's see if I can find it.
Me being honest, right? So,
hey, Anger Man, I want to say this.
Damn, Freezy.
Okay. I accept that.
Patience.
Minute. Let me know what.
Okay. I found it. Damn. God damn, this nigga Freezy talk too much. We gotta get it accurate. Very accurate. Let's start here. Fuck it.
Pattern, and you're not doing this. Why does Charleston White
conversation? I did ghost him. Again, that's between me and him, and that's brothers.
Okay.
Wait. If you don't,
hold on.
Freezy, shut the fuck up.
But if I'd have ghosted Freezy, I would have actually think he didn't there right.
Hold on. Okay, but Chicago, hold on real quick, Freezy. He called out Chicago Rilla. He's about to leave. Chicago Rilla is here. I gotta give Chicago Rilla a chance to say something directly back to him.
Here we go.
Chicago is a bitch in real life.
Okay, go ahead. Here, I gotta give Chicago Rilla a chance to say something directly back to him.
Chicago is a bitch in real life.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you would never say that to me personally. And you've never said that to me personally, sir. What you did was what you. Oh, go ahead. Let me listen to you. Let me listen to you. Say that again.
Next time I come to Chicago, I'll let you know I'm there.
Yeah, let's type it too. Let's get you on camera calling me a bitch to my face.
I'm gonna let it keep going, but Anton, that was a lie. You're not going to come to. I'm in Chicago now. You're not going to come here, especially not downtown, nigga. Like go to the west side, south side, and call.
I was getting ready to say that, and I was getting ready to say if Rilla didn't represent the Chi, I was gonna be embarrassed for us. let me see what he's talking about.
Chicago's dangerous. Let me know what. Let me let you hear it. I know you want to hear it.
I'm there.
Let me listen to you. Say that again.
Next time I come to Chicago, I'll let you know I'm there.
Yeah, let's type it too. Let's get you on camera calling me a bitch to my face.
I just said it to you.
Yeah. No. In real life,
like,
in person, because definitely the times that I wait. Say it again. I'm sorry, sir. I can't hear you. Let me hear it again.
Real life.
Wait. What I've been doing? What? No.
He said you've been doing a lot of sneak dissing. He said you've been doing a lot of sneak dissing.
Yeah, ain't no sneak dissing.
You have, nigga.
No. I don't speak your name. Ain't no sneak dissing. I'm very direct with who I'm talking about.
You know who you talking.
Now, let me ask you this, sir. I don't have that sound emotional.
I said directly to you. I think that you are a bitch.
Yeah. When you hear, listen, my number ain't changed, brother. When you hear, make sure you let me know so we can get that on camera. You can say it in my face.
Yeah, you corny.
Say it again.
You corny in real life. You corny, nigga. You a wannabe ass nigga. You want to be friends with everybody. You hang around on the internet trying to make friends and drink Kool-Aid, nigga. You a player 2 ass nigga. I never liked you. You a bitch in real life. That's real.
Oh my God. He told Rilla he never tell. What the entire F is going on?
I remember the days, and me and like I said, me and Rilla talked about it, so it's all good now. But I remember the days me and Rilla would chop it up on the back, and he'd defend this nigga, and I would tell this nigga, I said, "Look, dog.
Wow.
I might be a like out of control young nigga right now. That's how y'all looking at me, but I'm not a fool, nigga. This nigga's a snake, B.
Snake for sure a snake. a rattlesnake, because he just bit Rilla right there, telling him he never liked him. I say, well, I would have told him, come see me. Come see me for real, for real.
Well, let me know about their inner
Come on,
dynamic.
Rilla, you got to rep the shot. Now stand 10 toes down on yours.
Yeah. I mean, really, if Anton, if you felt that way, then I think you should have came to Chicago and said, fuck Tawana husband to his face too. You know what I'm saying? Just get all the way busy.
Yeah, cause Tawana husband wanted a piece of him too.
Anton,
he know he ain't gonna budge. He ain't gonna bust a grape in a wine factory.
Nope. These are people like I've been in Chicago for a while. These niggas don't roll by themselves. Like if they coming deep. You know what I'm saying? So you either gonna be ready to go all in or just don't play it. You know what I'm saying? But Anton, he never learned his lesson.
When it's my turn to talk, I'm gonna go on mute. Just let me know when it's my turn to talk.
You got it. Go ahead.
Just be hanging around throwing little
Listen, imagine a grimy ass, hoe ass nigga from Detroit calling somebody else corny. You the definition of corny. There's nothing nobody believes about anything that you say. Nigga, don't nobody believe you was in the streets in Detroit. You need validation for. Okay, let me go on mute.
You a cornball ass nigga. You got nothing on me, nigga. Nothing.
Yeah. Beta Stem host stud. I'm all that. Yeah. Let me know it's my turn to talk.
Nigga, nobody would even know you if I hadn't appeared on the network. You wouldn't.
Go ahead.
Let it happen.
Why is dude? Why is dude allowing Anton to take over his platform and not letting anybody speak? Why is dude allowing that? To even that, like he comes up there automatically disrespecting, and then he taking over the platform. He don't even want Rilla to even speak. Now he done said everything and called him everything but a child of God, but he not letting Rilla speak. Now make that make sense in this dual platform that he just came upon. Like for real, what's up with these men? Real talk.
Because he never gonna
Izzy Bands. I was just on his show today, but I always keep it 100. It's just niggas got that favoritism shit. You feel me? I was just like, and I told Izzy about this, and I spoke about it publicly. I was very, you know what I'm saying, upset about a month and a half ago, like, you know what I'm saying, because I don't be messing with nobody no more. I come in niggas chat, mind my business, you feel me? Anton might be the only nigga I really poke holes at. But niggas will really be like, oh, you can't come on the channel because of this and regulating shit. It put me in a bad spirit, you feel me? So it's a lot of favoritism still, just like it was back then. Mm-hmm. Whereas other niggas get privileges that certain people wouldn't. Like, for example, with Izzy Band, the same exact person. This happened today on his show when I was there. There was a woman saying that it's men's nature to have multiple different wives and hoes and plant their seeds all over the goddamn country. And because she was on some pick me shit, agreeing with everything these niggas said, they didn't want to hold her accountable. And I said, this had been tyranny back in the day, Kayla.com or somebody. These niggas, y'all would have bit her head off. If it was Cynthia G saying it, would have bit her head off. Again, they have implicit biases.
Facts. Cynthia G still letting their ass have it. Quiet as a kept over there on her platform. She's still letting them have it. And I said, I don't agree with everything Cynthia G said, but I swear she have proved these ninjas on this social media. She have proved them wrong. Like she has been right. Like she has been proving them for them to be the emotional bands that they are. I have never, like for real. I'm just saying.
This man, OG Patrice, allow her to base her statement on this. I talked to women on my panel and asked all of them, have they all been cheated on? They all say yes, which scientifically told her that men are hardwired by their nature to have multiple.
So automatically cheat. Nah, that's bullshit. Mm-hmm. That's bullshit. OG saying that. That's bullshit. Bullshit. All black men don't cheat. All black men ain't no good. You know, I mean, you can't say all black men ain't no good. There is some good black men out here. I was married to one. Like, stop it. This whole cap thing that they doing, and these whole pick me male-centered females and stuff, they get on that platform because they looking for validation and acceptance. But they looking in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're looking for love in all the wrong places.
But that goes back to like what Darrell said though, if you are a larger content creator, but they've always been that way, whether it was Kevin Samuels, the lead attorney, like when they step on their platform, all of a sudden it becomes their platform. So Anton, any platform only a handful of places where I seen when he stepped on there. Like I said, like Mike TV didn't give a fuck about him because he didn't like him. So you wouldn't let him sun you, but everywhere else he would go, people would. I remember JT, the Pocket Watcher. He used to do it, but I think he started getting pressed by people on the outside that kept telling him, "This nigga's a fake millionaire, this, that, whatever." So
he just fell out
because Mike TV was dragging all of them for Phil too.
But until that point, they would. Anywhere he would walk on anybody platform, they would just automatic, Anton here, because everybody, and that's just the way it was. If you were smaller, you knew that they would let these niggas come on and just bully you.
Yeah, that nigga barely like let Rilla speak. Now that I look back at it, let's keep going. I'm gonna rewind like 20 seconds.
You want
to
go ahead, Angry Man.
No, AM, let it happen, AM.
Putting you on the map, nigga.
No,
yeah.
hey,
Pumpkin, let me know it's my turn to talk.
I just want to say,
like, even with this, why is Angry Man, with all due respect to my nigga AM,
co-signing,
what you gotta do with these two niggas fighting, bro? Like, why are you let these niggas speak? This nigga been talking crazy about Rilla. Why Rilla don't get the opportunity to speak? When Anton was saying all that whole shit about Rilla, y'all niggas was quiet.
Yep.
Now when Rilla's speaking, you niggas got your hands up and shit.
I know. I'm noticing that. Noticing that. That's a band move. That's a straight band move. I know y'all know what a band is, right?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. We know what a BAN move is. Yep. That's what it is. Because that's how they get you off your square. That's how they deflect. So now Rilla got to go up there and talk to 9 niggas. When Anton was up there, ain't nobody say nothing. He just went on his monologue.
Church mouse, son.
Right. When Rilla come up there, niggas is peppering him with fucking questions.
And he still spared niggas. Rilla was sparing niggas today. Let's keep going.
Can we leave Detroit out of it? Like, that's kind of fucked up.
Well, this is about him specifically.
I see you, Poppy. Give me a minute, man. Give me a minute.
Hold on, Freezy. Hold on, because this been coming. I want that super emotional thick ass heifer to let me know it's my turn to talk. I want that chocolate heifer to let me know.
Appreciate you coming up.
Bitch made nigga, and I'll say that to your face. I want that chocolate thick ass heifer to let me know it's my turn to talk.
That's when Anton left the show. So we didn't.
There you go, Rilla. Goddamn it, represent the South. Put some bass in your voice.
He did.
Damn.
And then he went. Then Rilla did. Rilla spun up a stream. And I was mad they niggas done talk. And this is how, I'm gonna tell you, this is how fucked up the space is. Rilla spun up a stream because I was on it, and he tore Anton a new asshole for about 2 hours. And
he about to talk crazy on here.
On the platform.
I'm the Freezy part again because I'm just tired of that nigga Freezy. But I am interested in revisiting this whole situation with Rilla. Shout out to Rilla.
This escalated.
Hold on, AM.
Oh, my bad. Was somebody speaking?
I was gonna say, Rilla did a whole 2-hour stream, and to show you how fucked up and biased the space is, they went over because he just tore Anton a new asshole. All these motherfuckers. Again, I hate to mention her name, Courtney, Michelle, Eva. All them went over there and talked Rilla into taking the fucking stream down.
When was this? Wait. When was this? Recently?
It was after this. No, it was after this happened.
Like a year ago.
About a year ago, Rilla said, Rilla pulled up because he had his own channel. He got his own channel, and he went up and tore Anton a new asshole. I was over there. Get that motherfucker Rilla. Fuck him. fucking, he was like, yeah, Uncle Rico. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I said, you know, it's about time, because I was glad to see Rilla had finally. He said, I know you told me, Unc, you're gonna like this. And he
Man it up, yeah.
And then they talked him into taking it down. All of the motherfuckers that was sitting there backing fucking Anton. Oh, really? This ain't the right way. I said, see, y'all let this nigga go around in the space trashing him, but then when the man defend himself, y'all want to tell him it's a bad look. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all. Yeah.
And they all did. They was over there.
That wasn't real nigga shit.
If you talk to Rilla today, he'll tell you the motherfucker that said that, man, I took it down because people was telling me exactly. But they never checked that motherfucker.
He took it down. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Let me listen to the rest of what that nigga Rilla said.
This
he left.
escalated.
Hold on, real quick, AM. I want that bitch, nigga. I wish he would. Nigga, you are the definition of goofy and corny, nigga. Nobody believes nothing about you, nigga. You didn't fake it to make it all your way through there, nigga. Ho ass nigga. You ain't no motherfucking millionaire on Thursdays. You might have been 1,000-aire, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking millionaire walking around that bitch like you the manager. I know more about your city than you. I can walk you through your city, nigga. You came up here and you on camera. When you walked through Chicago, nigga, you was on the north side. You was on the north side, nigga. In the safe spaces, nigga. I've been on here talking about beta stem post-stud activity, nigga. I'm not the one that needs validation and calling names and name dropping every time I make a move and do something. Nigga. Now bring your whole ass up here and tell me to my face and put a camera on it when you call me a bitch to my face. Gooseball, chocolate thick ass, sassy ass, emotional ass, heifer.
There you go, Rilla, guys. Done it. There you go, Rilla.
It's been a minute. I've been.
He been waiting to say that shit. Yeah, the north side funny. Niggas basically is in Waukegan.
It was.
On the north side coming to the shop, but he all big, bad, and bold. But he on the north side.
That's where the police
Even
at.
one of the first things I did, my wife was real mad.
Come to the south side. Hey, how about this? Come to the west side. Matter of fact, come to the south side where I grew up in Inglewood. Come there, Anton.
One of the first things I did when I got to Chicago is I went to O Block. My wife was pissed. It was because we live in Zion. Yeah, everybody knows this. We live in Lake County, but it was like an 1.5-hour drive to the south because of the traffic.
Yeah, y'all way out there, Darrel. Y'all way out there. I know what Zion is.
Yeah, so I took the trip anyway. I took like an ounce, and I went to Parkway Gardens where King Von lived. Smoke, chill. It was dangerous as fuck. It was wicked, but I genuinely just enjoyed being around culture. I got me some food. Then I went back home. I smoked the blunts, filmed it, and pictures, went back home. I only had one problem when I was there. Is I had parked, I guess, somewhere I couldn't park, and the niggas had put up on me some security guards. They were strapped too to the T. They're like, you gotta move this bitch. They ain't saying nothing else. They said, hey, you gotta move this bitch.
Right.
I was like, they less niggas. I moved that motherfucker to an appropriate spot, and I kept filming. Nobody said nothing to me. But when we did talk, they would ask like, what you doing here? And I told them like what I was doing. I was something smoking, just listening to King Von, chilling. And they was like, back in the day, you couldn't even do this shit. Like now, a lot of niggas that was rolling with them GDs on, like a lot of niggas are dead or in jail.
Yeah, and that part. I was just getting ready to say that.
Jail down in Chicago too, with no windows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of culture in Chicago. I personally absolutely love Chicago. Like I love
it. No doubt. But yeah, he couldn't survive on the south side, especially in like Inglewood, the hoods over there where I grew up, where over there where you went, where they at. He's not coming over there. He's not coming over there at all. And actually, me and LaWanda, what's her name? LaWanda. We had talked because Tawanda, she grew up in Inglewood too. We was literally probably about a half a mile or so from each other, but you know, she came after me because I've been left like in the the early 80s. But yeah, growing up over there in Inglewood was different.
It's crazy.
He ain't coming to the south side. He ain't coming to the west side. But really, I'm proud of you. Really, you stood your ground. You stood on yours. Just invite them. You know, the time and the place and the date. That's all you have to do.
Anton ass ain't no fucking
to fight you. Really.
You already know. I know that, right?
Yeah, he ain't coming. No,
that
fucking.
Shit is over with. But I actually have to get to work in the morning. My wife, I was going to try to spend some time with the baby, and I think y'all probably know she's pregnant. So, I'm just taking it slow, man. I'm about to watch a movie, and from there, I do appreciate everybody coming up first of all because I haven't seen and talked to you guys in a long time. You know what I mean?
Man, that's why I was saying this is like a full circle moment, man. You're talking 4-5 years ago when everything spanned out, and now it's just like seeing the train wreck with all of these people that was riding him so hard. It's unbelievable. But now they done fell off the horse, and I'm just here to watch the show, the train wreck show.
I even tried to reach out to JP, the Inspiring Matriarch. I was thinking about just going through Arizona, finding her ass. Not that I can afford to.
I just want to say this, Darrel. Like I said, I'm inspired and proud to see your growth. Congratulations on your nuptials.
Absolutely.
And the new little one and the one to come.
Yeah, and the one on the way.
Yeah, and I would say this, Bro C would be proud of your growth.
Yes. That's what I told him. I said, man, because you already know we would have been on Bro C panel, right? Having this same full circle conversation. But yeah, Bro C would have definitely been proud of you too, Darrel. So
and thank you.
Good looking out.
Space to let me and OG come up here, and you know, in his absence, you Bro C Jr. starting to be like, you know what I'm saying? We might have to call you.
I'm buying a house in Aliante. It's already
in Vegas.
It's already in motion. So
that's what's up. Okay.
I had planned on coming out there to see him. Like, so I was actually in Vegas in February. I was really upset that I didn't get a chance to bump into him because it was still like a 4-hour drive to LA. So that was
I was just honored. I was just honored and glad to meet him and have the relationship, brother-sister relationship that I had with him. And he is missed in this space because he was definitely a role model. What a real man should be. He would put a lot of them to sleep, and they didn't like him for that. But God rest his soul, may he rest in peace, because he represented what a black man is supposed to represent in any space. He was that way in real life. See, he wasn't on platforms talking shit. He was that way in real life. Because, Darrel, you know what we was doing over there. You know the money we raised for the children at the school, and then he was getting ready to do some other bigger things before his untimely demise. But he would be very proud of you.
And that's a damn shame because people in this space, and I get it. We're older, and younger folk don't want to listen. But I'm like, they should have been looking to.
Hey, bro, speak for yourself. I ain't that old. Okay.
But I'm saying they should have been looking at. Of course, you're not that old, sis. But I'm saying they should have been looking at the example when they talk about black men. Like we've listened to Anton all night. Talk about how much of a man he is, boom, 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 boom. And I can't see no record where this nigga did shit for nobody but himself. Bro C, a man of modest means, was still out there doing more for the community with less than this nigga ever did with more. So I would say that
real talk.
As a black community, we're always better enriched by people like Bro C than we ever would. I'll take one Bro C over 1,000 Antons every day.
Every day, all day, twice a day on Sunday, and even on the holidays. But look, and I want to say this too, because I can't believe that we're still here 5 years from now, and black men and black women are on platforms still dragging and dogging and talking about each other and talking about what ain't right and all this and that. And you listen to a married man say it. Single people are listening to a married man say that. It's just mind blowing to me. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you get off to your.
All right, go ahead and close your show out, Darrel.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bro Vaughn in the chat.
Yes.
And shout out to Bro Vine. It's a few other people live. I'm gonna give y'all a try. I see Freezy live. I ain't no hater, so shout out to Freezy, and Amazing Lucas is live, and DJ Wish Doctor is live.
Hey, go spend some time with your beloved.
My wife said she about to go to bed too. All right.
Yeah. Forget these. Hey, mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us. Hey, beautiful. How are you? You listen. You talking to another Chi-Town girl? Like we have got to meet when I come home. When I come to town, we have got to meet. Darrel just told me y'all in Chicago, so we gonna find a happy medium to meet each other when next time I'm home in town. Okay, I would love to meet you. Yeah, and congratulations on your baby and the one on the way in your marriage.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This young man has came a long way, and I would like to think, Darrel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would like to think that me, Rico, Bro C, Vaughn had a little bit something to do with that.
And all the rest of it goes to your lovely wife.
A lot to do with it.
No,
that part.
Go to your lovely wife. Thank you for growing him up.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Uncle Rico.
That's what a good woman to do. That's what a good woman to do.
Right. He needs a good black woman on his side, and I know you made him a better person for it, and he's lucky to have you in his life and those beautiful.
Oh, he definitely lucky to have me. Absolutely. I'm gonna take that.
No, that's
hey,
right.
Rico,
No, that's right.
Y'all stick around in the back chat, Rico. I'll let y'all see the baby. You know I can't show them on screen.
No, I'm good. Look, you go spend time, and I will be here. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll see him. We'll see him another time. Go on, do the husband daddy thing.
We ain't letting you go now, but you go spend some time with your babies and be safe with this storm.
He's a really good husband.
Yeah, be safe out here.
Be safe with this storm coming.
Oh yeah, we're gonna stay warm for sure. Like it's been in the negatives last.
Right.
Yeah, y'all be careful, stay warm, and just keep continuing to show what the Black nuclear family can be, what Black love can be, and I salute y'all for that. Just keep up the good work, okay?
Yeah, big time.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I definitely will do so. I want to thank everyone for
You're
watching.
welcome.
Bye.
Absolutely. All right, y'all have a good night.
I really should go to sleep right now. Like
All right,
literally,
bye.
like 2 minutes ago.
I be trying to get it wrong, but it's over.
Yeah.
All right, turn this thing off and go with your family. Good night.
All right, y'all know I get
Bye, guys.
All right, man.
Love you guys. Bye.